Oh, yes. Hello there, and welcome to House of Machismo, a show of classic content, stimulating conversation, giving K-Rod a verbal what for, and good old-fashioned tomfoolery. This is House of Machismo.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the House of Machismo Podcast.
Yay!
Say hello, everybody. Over here, to my left, I got Luis.
He's back.
Yeah.
Well, you have to pull up your microphone. Thumbs up don't help on a podcast.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Back.
yes, and then I have in his Mavericks, House of Machismo's blue.
Yeah.
I have Chicago Chris.
Dripping in blue.
Yes, and then over here, last and
Mr.
least,
Raiders.
in all black, we have K-Rod.
Yay.
Yay!
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
All right, I'm doing good. We got a little bit of a late start, but
Yeah, thanks, Keith.
yeah.
Thanks, Luis.
Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah. So anyway,
Whatever.
So how's everybody doing? I can tell how excited everyone
breakfast
is.
is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Yes, you ate a really big hot dog.
Eat or swallow.
I didn't want to use those words.
You can use them.
Okay, well,
I
you
don't mind.
engulfed and hailed that big ass hot dog,
That shit was
and
big.
we all sat around and watched you do it.
I know that was the weirdest
He
part.
pulled
Yeah.
a big bite out of his book bag.
Yeah,
Yes. Nice. That's what it's
I
called.
got that. That's why he's he's called Chicago Chris.
What?
Nothing. You just got the.
Because I said book bag.
Big bite.
Oh, big bite. Yeah.
So anyway, so what did everybody do this past week?
Well,
I'm leading up to something I want to talk
I
about.
was worried. I was worried we were gonna skip over fall because it went from 80 degrees one day down to 48 the next.
It'll be 80 this week for
Yeah,
a little
but
bit.
it's starting to warm up. It looks like we might have a good day today, fall day. So
What about you, K-Rod? Luis, make up something over here when I get to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I watched the fight. Canelo yesterday.
Okay.
Saturday. It's not yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Well,
Did
it
y'all
was.
watch it?
No.
no, I heard about the results though.
Yeah, I heard
was
about
good.
the results.
It was a good fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I saw the UFC fight right after that.
Where at?
watch
Where
that?
did you watch it?
He gets a free app.
You got the free stuff, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's how I try to watch it.
I watched it
I
at-
get a link from somebody.
No, I watched it at the in-laws.
Does anybody actually ever pay for any of that stuff, or am I just the sucker that does it?
I haven't
just a
paid for
sucker.
anything since like a WrestleMania back in
Since
the day.
1999.
I just feel horrible.
I think the last thing I ever paid for was like some wrestling pay-per-view.
I feel bad if I don't pay for it.
You feel like
That's
they're
why.
gonna come to your house and
Yeah.
hey,
Well, I just
illegal.
feel I just
This guy's got a
morally
guilty conscience
It's not
over
it's
here.
not really more of a scary thing like what's going to happen, but morally for
Yeah.
me, this is I feel bad.
stupid.
You know. And
You're
then,
better than us.
And then Luis,
That's why he's that's why he's standing up.
Yeah.
He's looking down on us.
Yeah.
yes, I am. What? No. So
He's
anyway,
looking down on
I just
us.
thought I'd do something different.
Did the cameraman just ask to use the bathroom?
I think so. Do you need to use the restroom, Oscar?
Take the camera in there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
That's for our OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
Wait, we have one?
No,
Finally.
but I'm trying to
Aw.
convince K-Rod
No, but
and
this
Luis.
could be the content we need.
I'm trying to convince Luis and K-Rod to do an OnlyFans.
I mean, I'll do.
Who do you think
OnlyFans,
would get
I might-
more views?
Depends.
Louis and K-Rod? I don't know.
Wait, depends. If it's like penis, him. But if it's like feet and hands, me.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they look like girly feet and hands, so guys are gonna be like, "Oh my god, those are precious."
No, I think Luis's best selling point is the hair.
And I will win
And the
with
belly.
I will win with the boobies. If you want cleavage, come
He's
to
like,
my page.
Yeah.
Just don't just show
Come
this.
get it.
Start shaking them.
Yeah.
Oh, you should put the little. What is it?
Yeah.
The
Tassels?
Tassels?
Yeah.
The
Let's
things
do
that
it.
go around, right?
Let's do it.
Tassels.
And the
Yeah.
only person
Yeah.
that subscribed to you was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Only
No.
subscriber, K-Rod.
Laura.
And me. No.
Oh, no, you just let her see it for free.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
like, look, let's look together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
I want to know what Luis was for Halloween. We missed him.
I was a skeleton.
Okay. Skeletor.
No.
Skeleton.
Like a tuxedo.
I
Okay.
know.
Tuxedo
Like a
guy.
tuxedo, but it had bones on it.
Yeah.
So like Karate Kid style.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That you ride a motorcycle.
No.
Okay, that wasn't Karate Kid.
No.
Okay, then
It's a bicycle.
you ruined it. Bicycle. No, he has a tricycle.
Well, he's more health conscious now. He's
Yes.
trying to lessen his carbon footprint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, how much Halloween candy did you eat?
Oh, I didn't get any.
Well, look at
You
him.
didn't get none?
Oh.
No.
He doesn't eat Halloween candy. You think he gets that body by what?
cut.
Eating Halloween candy?
No,
Badass.
burritos.
Yeah.
Burritos, burger,
He's
pizza.
Yeah.
sculpted.
Come in here with his free muffin.
You have a muffin?
Yeah, you got it for free.
There's right here.
It's in the front.
I got a muffin top.
It's in the front.
To the front.
So,
It's a muffin top, dude. Relax.
well, I watched.
Oh, yeah, Marty, what you do?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
I watched. Hey guys, everybody, I'm your
Hey,
host.
I forgot.
I watched the movie The Eternals.
You didn't invite us?
Oh, I didn't know it was out.
Ooh,
It was out.
Did you go with him, you
I'll
bitch?
probably go. Hey, I heard it was cool.
It was
These
Interesting.
guys seen it already.
it was not a Marvel movie.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
No, even though it carried the name Marvel on it.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it.
What was it?
Yeah.
It didn't have that style of Marvel. So it
Oh, it had
wasn't-
more like a Harry Potter shit. Like mystical, magical.
It was a lot more
fantasy.
It was a lot more drama.
Oh.
It was a lot of drama, which is cool, I guess. Angelina Jolie actually did a lot better job than I thought that she was going to do because I'm not a big fan of hers.
Is
Well,
this
she's like
woke
80.
Marvel? Is
Yeah.
it
I'm
woke?
surprised she can still move.
Yeah,
There's some woke
right?
shit in there?
Well, in that movie, she really did move, or at least a stunt double or CGI or something like that.
Yeah.
She definitely moved in that movie.
Wait, were her
Well,
lips
yeah, she
still
was
looking
flying.
good?
The what?
Were her lips still looking good?
Yes.
She got some fat lips.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those don't go away.
I liked her in Hackers.
I never saw that movie.
No,
Yeah,
well,
Hackers
that's
was
like
good.
that's what made her. I
The
think.
last movie I saw with
Mr.
her
and Mrs.
was Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
What about
Smell.
Wanted?
I thought it was Bill.
1, 2 was pretty good. It was all right.
the one that they bent the bullet. You never seen that one?
No, the last movie I saw with her was The only movie I think I saw her in the last movie was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I believe.
She was in Gone in 60 Seconds too, right?
Yeah.
Was
hell,
she?
She was hot.
Love
man.
that
Oh,
movie.
With
well, I
Nicolas
don't remember
Cage.
that, but I
For
guess I saw
Eleanor.
that movie
Yeah.
with Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage, right?
Yeah.
Who plays
Is
these?
that a Michael Bay movie?
Probably.
It seems
'cause
like
there's a lot of
it seems like his
explosions.
style.
'Cause of the explosion
It
thing.
seems like his style.
I think I had to see Gone in 60 Seconds for film class or something. I just don't believe Nicolas Cage can play these young roles. But apparently America thinks that he can.
That was
Well, I
his,
don't
that
think
was
that was
that
a
was
young
in his
role.
wheelhouse then. Yeah, that was in his top
Yeah, that was a good one.
when he was
Yeah.
popping.
But Eternals was good. I just don't get it. Like I'm not, because they set it up for like obviously for a sequel.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just not excited about it.
Is this the first official movie that's part of the new
Phase
phase
whatever,
of
yeah.
Marvel movies?
I
Oh,
believe
it's gonna
so.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it,
Yeah.
better, is it better than Avengers?
No, not at all.
No,
not
don't
by
even
any
go
means.
there.
I don't even
Don't
care.
even
But-
go there.
But I think because Avengers spent so much time building up their characters to bring them together in these
Yeah.
movies, these are all brand new characters that we don't know anything
Yeah, they
about.
suck.
So we don't care.
They're gods.
You know.
Yeah, and they can't
Well, see,
interfere
even they're
with-
not.
Or
See,
No,
we want
they're-
them to think that they are, but they're not.
They're all biracial.
Oh,
I just didn't get why Selma Hayek
Trans-
still had her Spanish
Then
accent,
you spider-
even though she was like
Superman.
this space creature, but she still had a Spanish accent.
no, she was in it.
Selma Hayek.
oh
Why
yeah,
would she?
she's
Why
in
would
it.
she even be in it?
Because she's hot and she has big boobs. Come on.
Duh, Luis.
So there can't be any
Stupid.
Mexicans in space?
Yeah.
Apparently not. I mean, I just don't understand how everybody had a British accent. All
Oh,
these
really?
Eternals had British accents.
Except
they
for
had
her.
Mexican
Well,
accents.
that's where they were from.
from
you know, 'cause they've
from
been here.
England. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
first from England, and then it's nice.
So
You-
where do
you
they
get
where do
the-
they come from?
I don't know.
So each one has a different power.
Yeah, each
that's
one has
kinda-
like a different
Wait,
ability.
That's stupid.
How did that comedian do? I saw clips of him.
Which one was a comedian?
The one that
The guy that got jacked.
The one that
right?
yeah, the one he did the Bollywood
The
dancing.
Muslim.
Oh,
guy.
he's awesome. He's
The
one of my
Indian
favorite
dude.
characters.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I bet he's good. He's funny.
I saw a
Suck his
clip.
dick already. Jeez.
You're right.
I will. Oh,
Yeah,
Marty.
he would. No,
Yeah.
but it was funny. There was a lot of humor in there, which
Because I
is
saw
cool.
his clips and that
Yeah.
was funny.
He's
But-
from Silicon Valley. You ever watch that show
No.
on HBO? That's hilarious.
No, but
thought it was silicone.
I've seen his movies. I like him. He's fun. He's hilarious.
He's cool. I did enjoy. He was one of my favorite characters. There's only a few characters in there, but yeah, it kind of takes you to a twist and turn because you think you figure out the plot and then you're like, oh, okay.
Well, let me ask you about this. Is there any like? I'm sure there's some comedy. Is there some humor in it?
No, most
Is
definitely,
it
yeah.
forced or does it seem natural? How did the
I don't-
humor come out compared to previous Avengers?
I don't know how to answer that
Because
because
Avengers has good humor.
I don't
like
know
it.
these characters. That's the thing, and so when you I don't
Well,
know
that's
their
why you
humor.
went to go get to know him.
Right. And so as like when I saw the first Avengers, I
So
knew
the humor might get better in the second one that
Yeah.
comes out because you'll know these people now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it did.
See,
there
but-
were some funny parts, but it didn't make me laugh like the Avengers did because we knew these characters.
Yeah.
Well, it's not only that, but they actually it seems natural when they joke around like the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like they would be funny off screen. You know,
Right. When you
know.
pit Doctor Strange and Iron Man together, because we knew Robert Downey Jr.'s character and how he is in Doctor Strange, how they are.
How long was this movie?
A little over 2 hours.
Okay.
Just maybe 2 hours, 5 minutes, you know.
Oh, that's too long.
yeah.
That's 5 minutes too long.
They do a lot of backstory, which is cool,
Oh, fuck,
you know.
they're starting
Which
to do
They
that a
travel
lot.
they travel the world.
They got to for the first one, right? To
They
set
travel
up
the
other
world on
ones.
this. Yeah. They travel the world
It just,
on this
it just
movie.
reminds me of some movie like Percy Jackson and the Sorcerer.
I like that one.
Whatever. Yeah, but that's kind of whatever. Like myth.
Are there any weird like Guardians of the Galaxy got Groot and the raccoon? Are there any weird creature sidekicks?
I don't even want to
in
watch
this?
that anymore. That guy's
No.
gay.
No,
What
they're
is
not.
it?
Oh, I heard
No,
Chris Pratt.
they
Yeah.
explained the whole story between Celestials and what it takes to
be one?
to become a Celestial, or how they're born and grown.
Right.
Oh,
And
so
then
they're manufactured?
Yes.
Oh,
And
nice.
how they're cultivated, and then the roles of the Eternals.
So how do they cultivate it? The garden.
I don't want to explain too much because
He's gonna ruin it for me.
Spoil it
Yeah,
for everyone.
don't
Nobody
ruin it
cares.
for-
Yeah, I don't want
Oh.
to ruin it too much.
I like
'cause
to ruin it.
I
What's
know,
your
I
grade?
know.
What's your grade on it?
Out of what?
10.
10?
I mean, A B C D E or A B C D F.
A through Z.
Oh, okay. I would
Now
probably
I
give
know
it.
my ABC.
I would probably give it a C plus, maybe a B minus, and then I would
Okay.
probably give it around maybe a 6, maybe a 7-ish at the most.
Okay.
How was the
6
end
and a
of
half.
credits?
What about tomatoes?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like that?
The scene.
Not a
What
good
did they
end of
give it?
credit scene.
Because I just didn't know the characters that popped in,
What,
and it wasn't that I didn't know them.
Angelina was the only
What?
one. What, you didn't know them personally? Or
No. I just didn't know the characters that popped in at the end credit scene,
Oh,
and I wasn't that invested in it. Or it's like, okay,
Whoa.
because the movie, when it ended, it didn't end, and then there was more, and then
well,
and
they
then
always do
eventually-
that.
Yeah, and then there was and then came the credits, and then you wait, and then you wait for that in the credit scene.
How far did they go with the violence in this? Did we?
I want to see gore.
Was there any
Guts.
like? Could you
This is
see
not
fair.
cutting on the skin? Can you see
You,
blood?
you
Was
can
there
see
blood
cutting. There was
anywhere?
not any gore.
Needy,
Okay.
bloody nose?
There was sex.
This is PG-13.
what
they
the
were
fuck?
there was sex in the
how
movie,
is that?
especially for a
Sex.
Disney movie.
Was
they're
it- yeah,
usually
but how
like
is that?
Was it Angelina Jolie?
No,
Fuck, I don't want to see
It
this.
was two aliens.
you know, and
Had
so
two penises.
Yeah.
there is a gay
Penis?
couple in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go
But-
with that bullshit.
I told you it was woke Marvel. The second phase.
Yeah, but it was very brief, and it was far into the movie before anything like that.
You sound
happened.
disappointed.
Well,
No.
yeah, I don't like the attitudes that you guys kind of gave with that. It just is. Accept it. It's part of the world.
Oh, I was
What,
saying.
sex?
The gay?
Yeah,
The sex
it just
part?
is.
Oh, I don't
He's the
care.
one that said about the gay part. I, was
There
Well,
was-
I went to go.
There was no gay sex, but there was straight sex.
I wanted regular sex. Sex is sex.
Right. But
There's
for
no
a
gay
Disney,
sex.
for a Disney movie,
Sex is sacred
For-
between a man and a woman.
right? For a Disney movie, it's just not. It's just not part of it.
It wasn't
it's rare.
expected.
It's rare that that's part of it.
You weren't expecting that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
What,
okay.
the sex?
Yeah. But it's one of those like 1990s sex scenes where it's like,
Soft-
you see one on top
softcore.
of the other, one on top of the
And
other,
they're just making
and
faces.
then they just pan.
Oh,
I
into
find
the
some- I can
ocean.
find some
Yeah,
90s
yeah.
In the morning.
sex
Yeah,
scenes that
exactly.
will-
So it's insinuated,
That's good.
you know.
Yeah.
But
oh, it's one of those.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
like when you're
good.
about to get ready. Oh.
So Oscar saw it already?
No, he did not. That's
Oh,
why I'm
you
not
didn't see
talking. That's why I'm not going into too much details. You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
okay, good.
he saw it.
Okay,
Oh,
now you
okay.
can say everything.
So what's
Okay.
Oscar?
No.
What's your grade on it?
Well, he's not near a
You suck.
microphone.
About 7.
So
Oh, so
that's about a
barely.
B minus for you.
It's better than Black Widow.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
Oh, Black Widow. Black Widow
Everything he
sucked.
always
never
goes
seen
is
Black
better
Widow.
as Black Widow.
I saw it on Disney and it kind of sucked. I didn't like it. It's too many women.
He doesn't like strong women.
I don't like
He
strong,
doesn't-
independent women.
You don't,
Yeah.
like,
No.
you don't like Wonder Women?
No, it was pretty good, but I just didn't like how the movie was.
It just didn't grab me. I guess I
We
don't
didn't
know.
have like enough.
It's
I don't
free
know.
now on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it?
Well, I might watch it. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it is. That's where I
you're
watched
talking
it.
Black Widow. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I
So
watched.
I know you brought it up earlier. The Chris Pratt. Did you see that then?
I read that
What do you
now he's
read?
gonna be like open to. He's what is it?
He got a new role,
Fluid.
something.
Fluid. He's a fluid. Gender fluid.
Oh wait, what did you read? I read something else. Well, they told me something else.
Yeah, that he was gonna be gay
where I saw
and gender fluid.
Garfield.
He has sex with the earth.
Oh no, I heard that that if he didn't do acting, that he'll be a cop, And then if he'll be a cop, he'll be one of those probably, I'll probably beat somebody or kill somebody. Yeah, that he said all that shit. Like, yeah, just a regular thing like today's world. I'll probably shoot somebody, kill some. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, that's
I'm sure it was like a joke.
That's why Luis can't be a cop.
So everybody's giving him shit about that.
Yeah.
No, it was an article about the movie and making him like he's genderless.
Who, Chris Pratt?
Yeah, on the next
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, on the next what is it?
Love to the Raptors.
What is that movie called?
I don't know. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Star Wars of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
he's talking about Chris Pratt.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be gender fluid.
Star Lord.
Yeah, Star Lord.
Is he supposed to be?
That's what the article said, that they're gonna, so they're still kind of like, it said something about, that it hasn't been discussed.
Is it really a big deal? This is the last movie, right?
What gender is Groot?
Tree. No, he's wood. He's got a wood.
No,
he's got wood. He's
got
male.
morning wood.
I'm Groot.
Can a tree be sexual?
Yes.
What kind of
Depends
snacks?
on how you use it.
What kind of snacks did you partake during the movie?
I
the
think
real
Marty is
questions.
gay. That's why he's so offended.
Oh yeah, that's
Did
why
you
I'm
go
so
popcorn?
offended. I went with popcorn, but I threw it away
What the fuck? Why?
because
That's how disappointed you were in the movie?
no.
During the sex scene, he's like,
I had trouble getting into the theater first of all because my ticket wasn't being read right,
Fuck.
and apparently, I guess they were treating me like a Karen. Even though I was apologizing for everything. Like I did everything that I could. It's like no, I understand. I'm sorry.
Because I think that's
like,
Karens do.
And so I wasn't even raising an issue other than my ticket isn't being read, and the guy's like coming up with every excuse why. He's like, "Are you sure it's this theater?" It's like, "No, I'm positive it is." And I said, "See, look," and I'm showing him the ticket, and he's called the manager over. They're questioning my ticket, and then finally, they said, "Well, that's the wrong
Skew.
QR
code. Try this one." So it's like, oh, okay. And then, so I said, oh, well. It's like, if you guys told me that was the wrong one, then all this could have been avoided.
Where'd you buy it?
I bought it online.
Is this
you printed it out
AMC or Cinemark? AMC or
Oh,
Cinemark?
it's on the
Cinemark. Yeah, it's on my phone. And so he was telling me to read him the receipt number.
Oh, God.
And so the receipt number is like that long.
27 numbers.
No. It's like 6 numbers.
Oh, okay.
So he's typing it in and nothing's coming up. So then when the manager asked me for the receipt number from the actual QR code, it was like 24 numbers.
Jesus.
And I was like, the clerk couldn't tell the difference between the 6 number and the 24 number one. But I didn't say anything. I just said, okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. So then I go to the theater and I see where my seat is and I'm like, well, fuck this. I don't like this seat. Let me go back and see if I can change it. So then I go back and I say, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Let me, is there a way that I can change the seat? Because I don't like the one that I picked. And
They're treating me like a Karen.
That is a Karen. Yeah,
so, then, so then she says, well, go to the box office. Okay, perfect. So then I go to the box office and I said, hey, I'd like to exchange my seat for another one. And the guy's like, oh, okay, sure. He was awesome. But I kept on, apparently I bought a D-box seat, which is like $20.
Yeah.
And so the seat that so then
jerks you off while you watch it.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. I totally recommend them. Although I recommend that you put it on medium, not high. Trust me on that one.
Rip your fucking wiener off.
All right. And so I picked just the one that wasn't a D box, and then he's like, "Well, you picked one that's not a D box because apparently at that time that I went, the tickets were like $6."
Yeah.
And so the D box is $20. So instead of having to call the manager for a refund for that portion of the money, I said, no, I don't need to talk to the manager. It's okay. Let me just get me another D-box, whatever. Like I just wanted a little further from the screen because the one that I got was like, you had to look straight up,
Yeah, I
you know?
hate that.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I finally got the one that I want. And then when I'm walking back with my popcorn, I realized that, look, as soon as I eat this popcorn, I'm going to start coughing. I'm going to start, I don't like that during the movie. So I just chunked it in the garbage.
Right after you bought it?
Right after I bought it.
What a loser.
I didn't. I couldn't.
You go to Cinemark?
I couldn't. Yeah.
You could have called me. I got an extra ticket.
This was during you were at work with your new promotion.
Come to the door. I got a fresh thing of popcorn for you.
I met up with him at the movie theater before.
Where?
Yeah. We went to
That sounds
see
kinda-
Spider-Man.
That sounds gay, dude.
It was very gay, dude.
You
because-
liked it.
You were
Which
there.
Spider-Man though?
I don't
Tobey
know.
Maguire
You brought your
Spider-Mans, or-
kid
No,
with
it
you.
couldn't have been Tony Maguire.
No, it wasn't Tony.
Did you say Tony? I said Toby.
Toby?
No, it wasn't Toby. It was
I'm getting
what's his name?
everybody's name wrong.
This guy's.
It was a
chopping
British
people's
actor.
names.
The British actor Spider-Man.
Oh, Tom
the
Holland.
the young
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, Holland.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, remember you brought your kid and your kid's friend, which is kind of weird also. But anyway,
So it's 4
I
dudes.
don't even remember. So
Yeah.
it's 4 dudes.
yeah. And then he sat way down in the front, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing all the way down there? It's huge ass
Oh,
theater.
that's right.
Yeah.
We just happened to be at the same place at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, exactly.
And then I was
Exactly.
like, fuck it, I'll move up there.
Yeah. And then he talked through the whole movie.
Yeah, because it sucked.
Yeah.
He was memeing.
His
Did you
kid,
go-
his kid was like, "Shut up, Dad! I'm trying to watch the movie."
That's how he
Like,
sounds?
but that's not even real. People
You're
don't have
not even
spider
real.
web.
You're not even real.
People don't have spider webs.
yeah. People can't
No.
do
Wait,
that.
did you go by yourself to watch the Eternal?
Yeah.
Then-
No,
yeah.
you went with your homie.
No, internals?
Oh, I thought you were
No,
talking
yeah.
about the Spider-Man.
No, because here's the thing.
You
I
went
will,
with your army-
I will
army
take
guy.
off. I will take off an entire day for these movies. I've taken off for Ghostbusters and for
Yeah, isn't that
Resident
crazy?
Evil.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Who's going to see
Goddamn
Ghostbusters?
government.
Are you
Me.
going with him?
Me.
Who's going to see Resident
When's
Evil?
the new Matrix come out?
I
We
wanna see
should
that.
all
Have
go
you seen
see
the
that
previews?
together. That comes out.
Yeah.
That
That
comes
looks
out
pretty
right
good.
before Christmas.
I'm not really
Matrix?
interested in the.
In the Matrix.
It's kind of already done. I don't know what else.
I
It's
just
not
wanna-
for me.
I just
I don't
want.
know.
I mean, I want to see it
It's
because I
new
want.
John
haven't-
Wick.
I
wanna-
haven't seen
yeah.
the previews. Is it pretty good?
I haven't seen the preview.
I have.
I'm kind
They-
of.
they
I'm
have the
trying to go
trailer
in
from the
without
Matrix.
any.
Did they have
I
a
just want to
trailer?
go into it fresh.
The trailer isn't part of the Eternal, so they're
Oh,
gonna
the Matrix?
yeah, they're going to show the Matrix.
Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh.
They'll show the Matrix.
Is Lawrence
trailer in there.
Fishburne in this?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's still
Yeah,
there?
they're all in there, I believe.
just said no.
He's not? Then who's the guy who was fighting?
That's a different.
There's some
guy.
random black guy that I don't recognize because apparently they all look the same to me.
Whoa.
Racist.
Is that what that was?
Racist.
I totally thought that was
Racist and a
And a
Karen.
Karen.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
well.
And
It's not Karen.
It's
For
Marty.
guys, it's Kevin.
It's a Marty.
Oh,
The guy version is Kevin.
No, it's
Racist
just
Kevin.
Marty.
Racist
I mean,
Kevin.
It's just Marty.
It's just me. I mean, this is the way that I am.
Fucking Marty.
You know?
See, he started this shit.
He
Yeah.
got mad at us
He
for
let-
saying
yeah.
it's woke Marvel, and he goes and says they all look like.
Yeah.
I thought it was him. Is,
No.
is that the same Trinity then?
Yes. Everybody's
Okay.
the same except for him. Morpheus.
Okay.
Morpheus.
Oh, so Neo's still there?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
See,
Neo's Keanu.
So does Neil get pissed
Yeah.
off about his dog being taken?
no, it's a
No,
guinea
that's
pig.
John Wick, dude.
Oh,
is,
okay.
is the Mr. Smith guys in there?
I didn't.
That's what they're named, right? The white
Yeah, I don't-
suit guy.
Yeah, Smith. I didn't.
I thought it was
see that
Mr.
in the
Anderson.
Mr.
Oh.
That's
Oh no,
the
Anderson's
Matrix.
Neo.
Yes.
No.
Okay, it's been a
You're
long time since I've
confusing
seen
me.
the
all
movie.
these white names.
Yeah, dude.
Anderson.
Yeah, you confused all those white
Yeah.
people.
White
too.
people names.
God.
Goddamn.
I just
I thought I was
Hold
racist.
on. Well, I'm not gonna ruin it, but yeah, they're all in
Luis
there.
is rubbing
That's in the
off on me.
previews,
Yeah.
but I just don't get
What don't you
how
get, dude?
he's blind, and then now and this one he's not.
It's a
Well, he
mo-
got his vision back.
It's a
Well,
movie, so it really
And
doesn't
LASIK.
matter.
And then
Yeah,
Trinity,
yeah,
and then
LASIK
Trinity
in the
died,
Matrix.
and
The
then she's
technology's
here.
improved, K-Rod.
Is the red and the blue pills in it still?
I don't know. They didn't go
They
into
didn't
that
go
much
that far.
Are we
detail.
taking pills?
Red and green for stopping.
They
drugs.
I just know that they're
pills?
fighting in
It's
some
purple
sort
now.
of a Japanese
Molly.
dojo or something like that, and then they punch each other and it all explodes and all that. It's like, oh,
I
wow,
think
that's
now
awesome.
it's just more for the special effects.
Yeah,
I want to see the upgraded special effects. Yeah.
Well, see, but that's the thing. It's not special anymore.
Well,
Back then, it was.
Dude, it was special.
It was
back
very
then.
revolutionary.
That was the first DVD I bought.
Yeah.
was
No,
the first
but
Matrix.
the thing is now they're not even doing special effects. It's just all CGI.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I mean, those
don't
are
like.
special effects. Yeah, but
it's No.
I can do all that stuff on
It's
my
not-
computer
it's
now.
not special effects. Special effects is like the way they had
Marty
the camera,
said
and the
he
way
could
they had to
film
pan
Matrix
it,
on
all
his
that. They had to make it work
Basically.
with what they had. Now it's all just a program, you know. So,
Yeah.
So it sucks.
awesome.
I'm still gonna see it because I want.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
me
that's
too.
fine.
I'm
I mean,
confused.
yeah.
It's just I'm just thirsty for new movies and action-packed movies. Okay, give me
Yeah, I
the
wanna see
same
Die
old bull.
Hard.
Give me another Ghostbusters. Give me another
Resident Evil.
Hey, that-
Fucking. Give me another Scream.
I want to know
Give
the
me
history.
another
There is coming-
Matrix.
Scream's
it's
coming
like
out.
it's 1999 all over again.
Have you seen
Final Destination.
I saw Planet Terror.
Oh,
I
did you
loved
watch it?
I loved it.
Did you like it?
Yes.
What is
I haven't seen
it?
it.
What is
It's
it?
a Robert Rodriguez zombie movie.
Oh, those are good.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
Robert
solid
Rodriguez.
zombie movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Where's it at? In Netflix?
and that was
Did you
Fergie.
watch it too?
That was Fergie.
It's Fergie.
Not Carmen Electra, because we were like,
What
that looks
I-
like Carmen Electra.
Hey.
It was Fergie.
Yeah, Fergie. I said Fergie.
Where is
was
this
in it.
on
Yeah.
Netflix?
It's on. I had to rent it. Amazon.
Did you watch it too?
Yeah, we watched it.
How did you like it? Pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Can we still like watch and record on TV? Do they? You know, they don't have.
I don't have a DVR
That way,
anymore.
when you rent one, just so I
I
can
know,
record
right?
it, so I can
What
What
borrow
happened
it,
to TiVo?
burn it.
You can set your camera up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then bootleg
and
it.
watch somebody walk by my phone. Marty
4K.
trying to get fucking
no,
water.
at your house. Just start.
I know that, but
4K.
like, mijo, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Por qué no tienes las luces prendidos? It's like, Mom, shh, shh. Anyway,
Yeah, but I want to see Scream.
I want to see that too.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, did you see Halloween?
The original?
No, the new one.
No, not
I haven't
the new
seen it
one.
yet.
No,
I haven't
I watched
seen
the original the other
See,
day.
I haven't seen that because my brother told me
With
you have
Jamie
to-
Lee
You
Curtis?
have to watch.
Oh, well, they all have Jamie
Yeah.
Lee Curtis. Never mind.
Duh.
like
So
the
how
one,
far back do I got to go to watch this new one?
The one before this one.
Just the one before.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he said it continues from that one.
So they
Yeah.
connect.
Because right there, he said they explained that the other Halloweens, it was not him.
Are not real.
Right.
It
Yeah,
wasn't him.
I
It
did
was-
hear
was
that
all
they
fake.
tried to like make that one a
There's
starting point. They tried to make that the new starting point.
Yeah, they say that the other Halloweens were just people imitating him.
Right.
But the one before this one, he said he's like, yeah, just follow that one. Because he says the one that they burn him in the house or something.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, watch that movie.
Because he
And
comes
then it
back burnt
continues.
face, right?
Yeah, he
His
said
face is
continue
all
from
fucked
that.
up. Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I gotta go watch the other one.
Goddamn Voorhees.
That's
His name
someone
Borges
else. That's
or
someone
Borges?
else.
Oh, is it Friday
Yes,
the
it is,
13th?
yeah.
My
Friday
bad.
the
That's Friday the
13th, yeah.
13th.
I was talking to
Wow,
somebody the
wow.
other day, and they thought I was talking about Friday the 13th too. I was like,
shit.
no, Halloween.
because they both have masks.
Yeah.
And they both walk slow.
Yeah.
That's true, and they're both.
That's supposed to
after
be a
tripped
William
up women.
Shatner.
They are
mask.
kind of different though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
One's
one
got a
had
chainsaw, the other's got a butcher knife.
No, that's Texas
machete.
Chainsaw Massacre.
machete.
machete.
He don't have a chainsaw.
That's someone else also.
That's
Oh,
Texas
yeah, you're
Chainsaw.
right.
That's
No.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Axe. he runs around with an axe. You know.
That's
What about the
Leatherface.
guy with the
Jason's
nails?
never picked up a
Leatherface.
chainsaw
I've
No.
never seen it.
throughout his whole career.
Who?
No, it's been a
Jason?
machete.
He's never used a
It's a
chainsaw.
No,
machete.
but he has used other stuff that's been laying around or something. Or
He didn't have any 2-cycle.
I don't
No.
understand how these guys are so strong though. Are they superhuman?
They're yeah. Well, I mean, they're not.
They're all country guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Country.
corn-fed best.
They got that-
inbred.
Yeah.
Rednecks.
Well, the first movie was Jason's mom.
What?
She just
Right.
got lucky.
What?
Killing people. In the very first Jason movie was Jason's mom that was going
Oh
after around
yeah, the
killing
old
people.
lady killing the people.
What's
at
the last?
Crystal
What's
Lake.
the last scary movie you watched?
Oh fuck, I can't even remember.
You can't, you're not
It's-
big
no,
on that.
I'm not.
He gets scared.
He's get scared.
No, I just.
Well, he's not going to be a fan of one of our topics today, then. But anyway,
I just always start talking like, why would you go in there? Why did you turn on the light?
You're the
Where's-
actor.
Where's
What's
your
the
gun?
last good movie you watched then that you liked?
Scary?
Well,
Anything.
just
Just anything? I don't know.
In
I
your
mean,
recent
Dune.
memory.
Dune.
Oh, Dune.
He's
Okay.
a
I like-
sci-fi person.
Yeah, give us a rundown of Dune.
It was pretty good.
There we go. Perfect. Oh,
Nice.
I liked it. It was pretty good.
Nice. I used to play the computer
movie
game all
reviewer.
the time. Back the original computer game. I used to play that all the
I want
time.
to see the old Dune. I never seen it.
There's an
But
old
I
one?
heard
It's kind
yeah,
of
the original.
It's kind of slow and boring.
That's what I heard.
It's kind of slow and boring.
but I heard it ends like it's not a. It doesn't have. Sequel.
yeah, no, it's just a 3-hour movie. And
Yeah.
it ends, yeah.
Oh, so there's
But there's a book that's like this thick.
But what's funny is the whole movie. It's kind of, if you think about it, it's about the Persians. Is it the Persians going around?
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Because it's all
based off that type of shit.
No, this
yeah.
reminds me so much of fucking Star Wars.
Well, it's about the planet has a lot of
Like,
spices,
yeah.
and they trade spices.
Spice.
Yeah, so it's like
I just
back then
remember
they
playing the video
colonized
game.
and
I love the
like
video game.
Earth, like way back in the day.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
that. Like,
Then they
when
got
go
the
back and
sand. What do
colonize
you call them? The
planet.
sandworms that come out
Yeah.
and
Oh,
get
those are
you
cool.
and shit. Yeah.
Those look
Yeah.
those are awesome.
And then there's 3 houses, right? There's 3 different houses, 3 different groups.
Yeah.
One made
I
of
forgot
brick,
the
one made of
names
straw.
Yeah,
House
it's
of-
the
House
House
of,
of
uh,
yeah, the little pigs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
I wanna
basically
see
like
that.
Christopher Columbus massacring people for spices. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
it's a good
It's
movie.
a-
I
Damn
bet-
those KFC
I saw it
spices.
yesterday.
A lot of
But it's
genocide.
based,
a
for
lot of genocide
100,000
going
years
on
from now.
here.
Yeah.
Huh?
A lot of genocide. They're trying to take out a whole culture
Yes.
Yeah, to steal the spice.
to put up a
And everything
McDonald's.
And at the ending song is like, "Tell me what you want, what you really." Because
really
the
want.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. They're trying to steal the spice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do you guys want to talk about? You got 3 choices.
Nothing.
Oh.
Okay. We can either talk about.
Game show.
No, I'm not prepared for that. Anyway, you guys want to talk about our 5 facts about each other?
No.
I only have 3. That's sad.
I don't even want to talk about facts.
Or know about ourselves.
Like that people
Yeah,
don't know.
no,
Okay,
no,
I didn't
sir.
get your message. Did it say people that don't know or just anything?
You didn't get my message?
No, it cut off. It said you at the end. Like, watch. I'll continue with your choices.
Okay.
He's like, oh,
But
I
at
never thought
any
I'd
point, did you ever thought about replying back? Wait, what did you mean?
No.
No?
It said
Alright.
for the show, son, it come up with 5 random facts we don't know what you. That's what it says.
All right.
I'm
So
like,
then,
wait, what?
hold on. Let me look on my phone to see where you replied. That way I can confirm the...
Well, I replied like
what-
Oh, red
days-
flags.
four
Let me see.
days later. I said, you making breakfast
Okay.
again?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the red flags for choosing a restaurant.
Okay. Or
Where?
red flags for choosing a
But
restaurant.
I feel like we'll get
How do
through
you do
that
that?
pretty
Wait,
quick.
I didn't even see that. He didn't text me that.
I didn't.
Yes,
didn't
I
read that.
did, actually.
I didn't get
The
that.
red
But that
flags?
was part of it. That was part of
Did
the
it cut
first
off?
one. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
It cut off, dude.
but you but you were so confident.
Your data plan cut off.
Yeah, what are you with? T-Mobile or something?
AT&T,
You're,
bitch.
you're limited
AT&T.
to 100 characters.
Is everybody with
it cut
AT&T
off.
now?
That's all I got right here.
Yeah, that's the only
crazy.
thing.
And then 4 days later, I said, you making breakfast again?
I'm gonna check
during
social
the week,
media
it's hard
while
for me
y'all
to
do this.
text.
Or we can talk about found footage movies. Found footage
what
movies.
does that mean?
Found footage horror movies.
Like Paranormal Activity.
We're
Blair
going to
Witch.
talk about it. This is just kind of determines the order in which we talk about.
Okay, and then the red flags, what's that?
For restaurants.
How do you determine where to eat? Like,
What's a red flag for
depends
you
on
when
how
you go into a
hungry I am.
restaurant?
yeah, if you like, what are
A
you
red,
looking at?
or maybe if you see roaches.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you going?
Or how do you
No,
feel
I mean,
like?
I'm just saying.
Like for
Waffle House?
instance, one of my things is
I guess we'll get into the red flag restaurant thing.
when you pull,
Yeah.
when you pull up to a place that you want to go eat and the place is completely empty. Is that a red flag for you?
No, because that means then there's no waiting. And I
I
hate
mean
waiting.
that is a plus.
And I hate waiting.
But okay, so then what if you go to a restaurant and the place has got the dining room's packed and then
I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah, I don't like packed
So that
places.
doesn't tell you that the food's good, that a lot of people there are eating.
Yeah, I mean, it tells me that, but then I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to wait. And
But if the place is completely empty during lunch or dinner,
Yeah, it kind of
is
gives
that
you
not
like
a red flag for you?
I'm more of
It
a,
is
I would
for
like
me.
to try new things. Like I like trying new hole in the wall places.
Shut the
If
fuck
it's
up.
empty, then I'll go. But if
So
it's
you don't
packed,
care. You don't read reviews on restaurants, obviously, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, I don't
Fucking-
read
you're
those.
a fucking loser, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
read Yelp.
No, but
Yeah, I try not
automatically-
to either.
Automatically, when I park, I'm like, man, I don't see that many cars here.
Yeah,
Must
yeah.
fucking suck.
That goes into my mind.
That's all. Every time
That's something that I
park.
think about.
If I don't see that it's
that
back,
Mexican
then
place that I told you, the
it
one over
fucking
there.
sucks. That's how it is.
No, some says it's empty,
But you're like
it's
a Tex-Mex
fucking
kinda
good.
person.
Oh, that's not Tex-Mex, bro.
Okay. good.
That's why I like it. I'm
And
like,
Maybe that you don't see a lot of white people. That's why you don't see a lot
No,
of white
no,
people.
I
That's
see a
white
lot of
area,
white people
and
that go
they
there.
probably get like,
God, he's just completely dismissing your statements. Like, I see a lot of white people. No, it's not Tex-Mex.
yeah, it's not. I'm telling you, it's fucking good.
They're not racist, and you're going to be like, they're not racist in there. It's like, yeah, they are. They're fucking racist.
The carne asada, everything's good.
oh, maybe I'll try it out today.
You should.
Maybe.
Would you recommend it?
I would.
How many stars?
Everybody that recommended that goes, that liked it.
Is it kind of like?
Especially Laura's dad. He's a chef, and he's
Oh,
pretty-
that's why you want
and
to
he's
go.
no, he's pretty. He's picky. Like he'll right there tell you, what the fuck is this? So when
That-
I invited him,
And they call me a Karen.
no, because he's a chef. You know, fucking judges.
Yeah.
So when we invited him there, it was for Laura's mom's birthday. We had it there. I told him, let's just do it here. We went, and I asked him, did you like it? He said, oh, it was good. I'm like, yes. That was a win-win. So I was like, I was saying the truth.
Well, see, one
That was
of
good.
the
Because you recommended it, you felt good.
Yeah.
Yes.
one of my
And I
red
felt
flags for going into a restaurant that's not very crowded is because the waiter is not going to have anything to do, so they're just going to be coming back trying to have a conversation with me from the table. So if it's not very crowded, I'm like, no, thank you. But then also if it is very crowded, I'm like, no, thank you. So it has to be in
Fuck.
between. It has to be very in between.
I want to ask the group this question: when you go to
Ask.
a actual sit-down restaurant and you're gonna get a waiter or server or whatever, do you prefer? Does it go into your mind? Like, do you have judgment on if the waiter's young or older?
No, doesn't matter.
Does it matter to you?
I just
Have
want a
you-
good waiter.
Have you seen any correlations between better service with an older person and crappier service with a younger person? Have you seen any differences
Yes.
with that?
I've never noticed.
I have.
Yeah.
most older waiters, they're more attentive to the customer.
Right.
Whereas the younger guys or girls, they'll like to hang out at the bar or socialize with each other.
Yeah.
And they're like, oops, I forgot to get them salsa.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah.
Gotta give them their food.
How do you feel about that?
I haven't noticed. The only thing I have a problem with is when you don't write it down, you think you can remember it.
Right.
Some of them are good at that.
What are you
too.
Some of them are
about?
good, but no.
I know I've seen somebody, there was like 6 or 7 of us, and like people are doing custom orders and shit, and then putting their drinks in with them too.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy is not going to get everybody's shit straight.
And it's just like, just looking at you like,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
but
want
you know
this?
what?
Okay,
But those are badass. The guys who you do give the order and they come back and you're like, holy fuck.
and they nail it.
Yeah, and
I
you're
mean,
like,
those
what
are
the fuck?
those are the
That-
type
that-
of people that stick in your mind. You still
Those
remember
are
'em.
actors.
Yeah.
Those are actors.
Few and far between.
They're few and far.
But,
between,
you
yeah.
know,
Those are
when
like people who like doing their job or something. I
Those
don't
are
know.
people who are in college trying to get out of that waiting job. They really taking it serious.
Yeah, or that.
or they're taking a correspondence course on
memory.
memorizing and stuff.
Yeah, so.
They're like, eventually I'll be able to be head waiter.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. When I go into a restaurant and it's like not the like, all right, sit down restaurants are different than just like going to a counter, ordering it, and then getting your food. Right?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a spotless place. I've ate at plenty of places in areas that are a little
That
suspect.
are questionable.
That are
I
questionable.
get the crunch from the little roaches.
But
Yeah.
but they'll make some good food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
So the cleanliness in the area of where this place is not a big.
Oh,
big,
you're from
big red
Chicago,
flag
so-
for me. Yeah.
Right.
But I've ate at a lot of places
Yeah.
down here when I was working landscaping. I had to go with some of these Mexican guys to some of the spots they knew
Yeah,
about.
the little hole in the wall.
Where motherfuckers come in and start singing for you and shit
But I
like
think
that.
I think that's why it's good because they probably use all this low grade shit.
Yeah.
versus
Well, that's all I'm
everybody-
saying is that type of thing is not a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Is that a red flag for y'all?
No.
It is for my wife. She will not go into a place that looks like it's suspect or in a bad area.
I don't mind the
Yeah,
area,
actually,
but
you
if it
know-
looks suspect from the inside,
Well,
possibly.
working in plumbing, like we go in the kitchens of some restaurants. And
Never go in the kitchen.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh,
fuck,
funny health code
I
violations.
like this place till I came back here because you'll see like shit you don't want to see.
They'll be leaving
On the floor?
They'll lay pans on the floor, buckets on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not touching it. It's just
One-
Yeah,
one
but
of the-
everything's just kind of all over the place.
One of the places that was a huge red flag, and I never gone back, is the IHOP on Northwest Highway. And it was when the pimp
Oh,
Slapped
went
you.
into the kitchen
slapped you.
while
Bitch, where's my money?
while the prostitute went into the restroom. He went straight into the kitchen like as
Say,
if
"Where's
like
my
he owned the
waffles?"
place, like he owned the
Let me
place.
ask you this though: what time was it when you ate at this IHOP?
3
This
a.m.
was Saturday afternoon.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon.
Who's eating at IHOP before 2 p.m.?
Before church.
wait, but he said the pin went straight to the kitchen.
Yeah.
He was probably the
What
cook.
fuck?
No. I know, right? He's like, bitch, you get in that bathroom and get me my
Yeah.
money. I got to go start a shift.
He's done that at several waffle shops.
But then at the
hate IHOP.
same IHOP,
Unless he owns
at the
it.
same visit, you look at the silverware and there are chunks of dried food on it.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that automatically would be like, what the
yeah,
that's a red
and
flag.
So I'm like, no.
Well, anything in that
Leaving.
area is kind of a red flag.
Isn't it right?
Especially
'Cause
at IHOP.
I've been there at that
particular.
particular IHOP like at 2 a.m. and everybody smells like pot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when
And they're
IHOP.
fighting and
That's when
shooting.
IHOP
Yeah.
is at its peak. I feel like between 10
Either-
p.m.
and
and
Sundays.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, because everybody's getting out
And
of clubs.
Sundays all morning from church.
Because
Yeah.
what you're gonna have is you're gonna have a cook in the back that just took a hit of meth, and he's up all night and he's just like into it. You know, that's where you're gonna get the best food.
Yeah, that's
Drop
true.
something.
The meth cook, the meth chef,
The meth cook,
the
he's
meth
just in it.
chef.
I'm not an IHOP fan, so
I'm not really an IHOP
You're a
fan.
Denny's
either.
guy? Are you
No,
Denny's?
fuck no. I hate Denny. I go to Waffle House.
Waffle House guy. Okay.
I've seen roaches at fucking.
Remember we
Yeah,
went
but
to
that's
that.
good stuff.
We went to that Waffle House.
The Waffle House.
Don't let
And-
the roaches discourage you.
Yeah, those are just a sign of
That just means good food.
good foods there.
See, and I'm not a big fan of the Waffle House either.
I am.
And so I don't know.
It's been
I like
a while
it.
since I ate at a Waffle
I like all
House.
that fucking grease. They did like a cup of butter to make two eggs.
What location do you go to?
Well, we got one on right by our shop, a block away, which is on Shiloh and 635.
He'll order the
I go to the
waffle
one
and
on
steak,
Jupiter.
right? You get
Usually,
the
I
steak and
get the
waffle.
T-bone and
Ooh.
no,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like waffle.
The
Well, I mean,
T-bone is
steaks.
good.
The
There.
T-bone and
the
eggs.
burger's good.
He's
there.
like, I go to Waffle Shop.
The
but I
chicken
get the steak.
sandwich. The chicken sandwich is good.
Ooh.
I like the waffles.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, the waffle's pretty good, but I don't like that they bring it with your food and it's cold by the time you get to it.
What's another red flag?
For me, like I said, just the crowdedness and the lack of people. So I'm a very in between
The lack
kind
of
of
white
person.
people? Is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, dude, because I want to be surrounded by white people,
That's
man.
what it sounded like.
Absolutely.
Well, you can't tell the difference.
If your last name is Goldberg or whatever, absolutely, come sit next to me.
Nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Nice.
Jesus. There goes our fans.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of red flags for restaurants. I just go. It's always the same places. I don't really go to a lot of different.
I think because we kind of figured out the places where what we like and where we like it. So
Right.
It's like if it's I don't do Chinese buffets anymore. I used to back in the day.
Either.
I just don't do them.
I don't really
anymore.
like them.
I
I just don't like when people say, "Oh, you."
I mean, I
always,
still will do it. It's just my wife won't do it. She's picky.
yeah.
For me, it's like I don't get my because back in the day I used to engorge myself just
you
with
still
Chinese
do-
food until
you still
I
do.
was full.
Big
But
plates.
nowadays it's like I don't get my money's worth from it.
Does your wife listen to this?
Every now and then, yeah.
Marty's like I used to.
I
gorge
apologize
Oh.
for Chris.
Go on here, make the
blaming
joke.
you all the time.
Go on.
Yeah, no.
Huh?
Sleep on
Go
the
ahead,
couch.
make the
Don't
joke
trust me.
again.
She is
No,
elevated.
nobody heard me. Only him.
I know. Now you can say it. All right, what'd you say?
This is kind of loud.
Oh, it is.
Can you
Oh,
turn it down a
Yeah,
little?
I can just a little bit there.
Just a
All
little. Let me see.
All right,
Hello?
there we- yeah.
Can you turn him
that's
down
pretty
more
good.
all the way?
I'm on, or I was off.
No, you were off for a
No,
second. It's okay.
I was gonna say something about restaurant. I don't know. I forgot.
I got one.
So what's another red flag, Luis?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you don't know?
Well, it's not a red flag, but
No,
we're
I
talking
just
about-
don't like when
fuck
people
you,
say.
I'm talking.
Hold on. When
And
people
then-
say like, "Why don't you ever order something different?" And it's like, because I don't want to pay fucking $40-$30.
If I don't like
If
it,
and then I'm not gonna fucking like it. I'd rather
think
just
I'm
get
more-
what I like.
I'm more picky with my food. I might try do things here and there, but I know what
that's
I
how
like.
I am. I pick the same shit.
Yeah, you got places you go to where you got go-tos on the menu. You
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
really venture off
Yeah.
because you don't go to that place all the time, and you know that you haven't had that particular item in a while. Yeah. And you're not going to go there again for a while, so you want to get the same thing because you know
Yeah.
you do it
Here's-
right.
Here's a red flag for
Which
me.
one?
What?
Is that, and it's not really the restaurants, is with the people that I go with, because almost every single time who I go with, it doesn't, not just Oscar, other people, they ask
It's
me.
not just
they-
Oscar.
they-
You mean it's not Oscar?
Well, they ask me, what do I want? Where are we gonna go?
Oh,
And so it's like, why is it on me?
Because
What do
you're
you
picky.
feel like?
Because you're picky.
You know
No,
what
no,
I
no.
like
Yeah,
to
you're
ask is,
Karen, dude.
how do
I
you
know,
feel
I
like?
know what I would
established that.
eat,
Yeah.
and so wherever it is that we'll go, either I'll find something or I'm good. It's
No.
never gonna be an issue.
I'm a master at this because I've been married for 13 years, and every time I ask the old lady where you want to go, she's gonna be mad because I said old lady. But
Yes, I'm about to say,
she
damn.
they don't like that term.
As she's adjusting her bifocals.
I've now learned it's an elimination process. Don't make it an open-ended question,
Yeah.
right? I asked her. I said, "What don't you feel like eating?" And then we eliminate from that, and then I start naming names. And then
I just say this is what I want to fucking eat. I don't care what y'all want to eat. No, I'm kidding.
Have we ever
I
chosen?
don't know.
I think you chose. Whenever we go out, I think you chose.
Well, it's always
America.
steak.
It's a steak,
You know,
right?
it's just
he's a
fucking
steak guy.
Because yeah, we went to Waffle House, and I don't like going to Waffle House, but I found something right.
I don't remember.
Well, he just remembered what he ate, but
See, for cheddars,
bacon,
I always
and
get the
eggs.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Dude, I went to Cheddar's.
I don't even eat the menu. I mean, I
Couple
don't
eat
even
the
eat
menu.
I don't
You
even
can't
eat
eat
the
the
menu.
menu,
I
dude.
just I already
It's
know what I
fucking
want.
paper.
I used
buddy.
to love
Yeah.
Cheddar's. I used to love Cheddar's. I went
Laminated
to
in plastic.
Cheddar's a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Their menu is real small now.
Oh, it's
Like they
well,
barely
everything
have
cut down.
nothing on
Yeah,
there.
they had-
now.
just gravy. And potatoes.
They don't have the honey Dijon chicken and mushrooms anymore.
What?
I used to get that all the
I've never
fucking
been there.
time. I used to get that all the time. The sauteed mushrooms were so good on that.
Did you ever get the cheese and the queso and the chips?
I always get the spinach dip.
Okay, they used to have. Well, the queso used to have it.
Yeah.
but you could always put ground beef on it. Now they
yeah.
stopped.
Right.
What?
Ever since the pandemic.
No
Shut up.
way.
Ever since the pandemic, they stopped
oh
doing that.
no, oh my god,
I know, but I always
No
get the
Fuck it. Oh my
lemon
God.
pepper chicken.
Oh, you know who's got good queso with the ground beef on it? Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo.
I hate Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't like.
I'm a
it.
Pluckers guy.
I mean, not to say it sucks. I just don't like.
I don't mind. I like the fries.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
But Pluckers are
Well,
bigger.
mine's the only right.
How do you-
opinion.
how do you get into
I
Pluckers?
wasn't talking about the
Because
wings.
you're
I was
Buffalo
just
Wild
talking
Wings.
about
no,
the
how do
queso
you get
dip.
into
Oh,
Pluckers?
You go to the wrong one. You go to the one in Greenville. That's
On
always
Greenville.
fucking packed.
There's a Pluckers
The
up by
one
me in
in our-
Allen.
Oh,
That's the
that
one I
one's
go
always
to.
empty.
They have fucking cheesesteak. The cheesesteak, because they put
Yeah.
the queso on it. Oh my God, it's so good.
See, I always go to
There's
that
a.
one.
Oh, you live in Allen. There's
Yeah.
right there. I think on Bethany.
Yeah.
there's a little restaurant before you get to the main intersection. You get off the
Glorious.
75, turn right, and then you'll pass over the railroad
you're
tracks.
talking about
Tony's
Rosa's Cafe.
Tony's Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh, okay.
Those are pretty good. The cheesesteak.
Yeah, I was over there and ate at an Italian restaurant that's new, and they had good food. It was called Roman Cucina, and they were really good. Bethany's got some good spots over there. I need to check that out. A Philly cheesesteak spot.
Yeah, but I go to the one in
let me see
Allen.
if I can-
So I go from all over here, White Rock, all the way over there to Allen.
That's perfect, dude. Nobody cares.
Shut up. I'm saying this for
Hold on,
Marty.
let me,
Because Marty always goes to Greenville.
Well, next time you go to Allen, hit me up.
Yeah.
I can come out.
All right, shut
I'm
up.
coming.
Shut up,
What's
K-Rod. All
another
right,
red
so
flag?
now... Well,
how about if you go into a restaurant's bathrooms? Does that tell you anything?
Not really, because I just go in there to wash my hands and I leave.
Well, I don't like when you step on the floor. I'm like, fuck my shoes.
If it
And then I
smells
gotta
like
drag-
shit and there's nobody in the toilet,
Yeah, yeah.
in the stall,
Yeah.
that's a red flag.
Yeah. I think one of our topics in the future we need to have a fast food battle. Like we need to have like what's the best fast food?
We should.
What are some
Wait.
of your red flags for fast food?
Was
Because
it-
that's completely different than just sit down restaurants. I feel like they're two separate. You can't compare the two.
Any place with a fish
Because
sandwich.
I got different red flags for fast food joints and shit.
It's that one, Big Tony's Philly cheesesteak.
Was it with
It's
you?
on
We
Bethany.
went to a redneck
What's the next-
Haven
what's
when
the other
the fucking
intersection?
bathroom was a
Bethany
see-through
what?
mirror.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
That was
y'all-
hot. I mean,
yeah.
what?
When y'all say y'all saw me or
Greenville.
something.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of in the corner. Oh, it's
that was
next
weird.
to Wiener
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I
like
know,
behind
I know
it.
exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's where I've been going when I'm in the area. I'll stop by there.
I've never ate at a Wiener Schnitzel.
What?
Me either.
I've never ate.
Oh,
at
you,
that's
K-Rod, you haven't?
No.
Sounds like you would have.
It sounds funny, but no.
Yeah, no.
Wiener, maybe because I
The
can't
Wiener
pronounce it.
Schnitzel
You
or
can't
something
pronounce
like
it.
that.
Why are you putting the camera
It's
on me?
German.
I think they're from Cali, right?
Oh, I thought it was German.
Everything's from
Well,
California.
I mean, it's a German name,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I feel like the corporation. is
yeah,
from
the Wiener
California.
Schnitzel,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hitler,
Wiener.
the Wiener Hitler, or whatever you call it.
What?
Wiener.
And, the
Schwarzenegger.
Wiener Hitler.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
What?
All right, guys, we'll go ahead and take a little break,
Oh, thank
like literally
God.
like a
Thank
5-minute
God.
break, and then when we come back, I'll give you guys another voting choice.
Yay.
Yay!
Ears were starting to hurt.
This is House of Machismo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Marty with the House of Machismo Podcast. Just letting you know that coming up after our little break here, that we're going to be talking about 5 facts about each of the show members, and we're also going to be talking little found footage horror movie. So you definitely want to listen to that. Of course, there'll be plenty of laughs, plenty of entertainment, all this and more coming up on the House of Machismo Podcast.
Thought that I was going crazy, just after one of those days, yeah. Didn't know what to do. Then there was you, and everything went from wrong to right, and the stars came out and filled up the sky. The music you were playing really blew my mind. It was love at first sight.
All right, guys, fall season is here. The temps are dropping. It's hoodie and gray sweatpants season. My eyes are up here, K-Rod.
I can't help it.
Yeah, and with the changing season, you have to worry about those pests and rodents moving in. And if you hear things moving around your walls and attic, no, it's not grandma's ghost moving around. It's most likely that you could have rats or possums or squirrels or even raccoons. It's a good idea to get your home inspected before these uninvited guests move in. And no, I do not mean your deadbeat brother who just can't seem to get it together. Be sure to call my old pal, Manny Perez, with Assurance Pest and Termite. He's been in the business for more than 17 years, and his clientele has grown so much over the years. And it's because of his care and attention that he gives his customers. K-Rod, why don't you tell me about one of those Yelp reviews from Mike?
All right, I'm acting like I'm Mike.
Yeah, pretend like you're Mike. From New York.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Okay, well, pretend like you're just Mike in general.
Okay, here goes. Manny is the bomb. Help me with the termite problem. Don't hire a big company who gets their text off of Craigslist. Manny is honest and reliable. Plus, he's a certified applicator and knows his stuff.
Assurance Pest and Termite has the best customer service.
That sounds like
Manny is knowledgeable and informative. He explains what needs to be done in an easy and understanding manner and offers recommendations to avoid problems.
Thank you, Maricela, for your Yelp review. He knows what he's talking about. He's, like I said, he's been in business for more than 17 years. So, K-Rod, tell me, who should people call if they have a bug, insect, or pest problem?
They're going to call Manny at 214-998-3989.
¿Y si hablan español?
Marquen al 214-998-3989.
And Chris, where could they possibly email this man?
ASSURANCEPT@gmail.com.
And that equals assurancept@gmail.com. So if you're needing someone to help solve all your insect and pest problems, then you definitely need to call Manny Perez, Assurance Pest and Termite, 214-998-3989. Make sure you call. Call today.
This is House of Machismo.
Said let's talk about it as she walked out on me and slammed the door. But I just laugh about it, cause she's always playing those games. Come on. Deep down I know she loves me, but she's got a funny way of showing me how she cares. Last night she did a donut on my lawn, then drove out with one finger in the air. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white, sometimes she's wrong, sometimes I'm right. Sometimes we talk about it or we figure it out, but then she just changed her mind. Sometimes she's hot, sometimes I'm cold, sometimes my head wants to explode. But when I think about it, I'm so in love with her every other time. Yeah, every other time. Sometimes we sit around, just the two of us on the park bench. Sometimes we swim around like two dolphins in the ocean of our hearts. But then I think about the time when we broke up before the prom, and you told everyone that I was gay. Okay, sometimes I walk around the town for hours just to settle down, but I take you back and you kick me down, cause that's the way, I like it. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white, sometimes she's wrong, sometimes I'm right. Sometimes we talk about it or we figure it out, but then she just changed her mind. Sometimes she's hot, sometimes I'm cold, sometimes my head wants to explode. But when I think about it, I'm so in love with her every other time. Yeah, every other time. Every other time. You know the way you scream is the ultimate. And when I walk away, just watch the clock. I bet I don't even get around the block. I said, let's talk about it. As she walked out on me and slammed the door. One day we'll laugh about it, 'cause we're always playing those games. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white, sometimes she's wrong, sometimes I'm right. Sometimes we talk about it or we figure it out, but then she just changed her mind. Sometimes she's hot, sometimes I'm cold, sometimes my head wants to explode. But when I think about it, I'm so in love with her. Every other time, yeah, every other time. Keep it up, homegirl, don't you quit. You know the way you scream is the ultimate. And when I walk away, just watch the clock. I bet I don't even get around the block. Sing na 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 na. Oh yeah, every other time. Every other time.
You're traveling through an area of space and time, a dimension not only of masculinity and machismo, but of femininity, mainly K-Rod. Journey to a place where the toilet seat is always left up and it's okay to scratch your ass and balls. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, House of Machismo.
Welcome back to House of Machismo with Marty, Luis, Chris, and K-Rod. You're listening to House of Machismo.
Good afternoon, everybody. And I'd like to welcome everybody back to a brand new episode of
Marty
the House of Machismo Podcast.
McFly, Marty McFly.
With me, Marty McFly, here as your host, with K-Rod, Chris,
the sidekick.
and Luis, all on House of Machismo.
Here's a little
Coming up
something
next
I
on
like to
NPR,
tell.
we're going to be talking about the new congressional hearing that's going to be taking place this coming Monday
Yes.
and the impact it will have on our nation.
Yeah. Let's go.
That sounds pretty boring.
Hey,
I was going to zip tie the
Doc.
Rick
Girl was
to
on
your
my
microphone.
top.
But I didn't know if you wanted it or not on your microphone.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
Like
Rick
here
is?
or something?
Yeah,
Here?
somewhere. Like kind of like we have our own little things here.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, he just didn't get you one for some reason. He doesn't like
He
you.
wasn't here
But
at the
you
moment.
didn't buy the Rick, the one. Did you buy this one?
I bought that.
Dick. What do you say?
Rick.
Oh.
It's Rick
oh,
and
that
Morty.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Thingy?
Rick and
I mean,
Morty.
clearly
Rick
it's
and
Rick
Morty.
from Rick and Morty.
I don't fucking know. I never watched one episode or not even 2 seconds
It's
of it.
Doc.
Then who was telling me about it?
Doc
Oh, it was
Brown.
Luis telling me about it. He watches it. Or he watched it.
I have Groot.
Yes.
I am
See?
Groot.
Totally do that.
I'm Groot.
All right, guys. So 5 facts. I want to know 5 facts about you that people don't know about you. What do you
Yeah.
guys think about that? 5 facts.
Chris, start. What the fuck? Hello?
What?
What?
Oh, my voice was going in
What?
and out.
I'm here.
May
up?
you start off the 5 facts about
I'm starting it. How about Marty starts one?
the best.
I can do.
What the fuck
I'm
is
just
messing
kidding.
with me?
I'm just pushing the button.
Yeah, let's do one and one, like one.
Yeah, we're going
One on, one off, one on, one off, one on, one off.
We can
Okay.
go this way if you want.
Clockwise. He's look. Why are you looking at me?
Clockwise.
Cockwise. Cockwise.
Disgusting.
Spin the cock.
K-Rod, could you explain to us what cockwise is?
Yeah, when you get your cock and you spin it in a circle, and whatever which way it goes, you go that way.
Okay.
See,
Well,
camera?
because we're in the northern hemisphere,
Yes.
you know, it goes in one direction.
True.
But if you were in the southern hemisphere, go in the other direction.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's called the Cocciolus effect.
What?
What?
Is that
Anyway,
even a
what?
word?
No, it's not.
Okay, go,
I
Marty.
just made that up. All right, guys, here we go. One fact about Marty, about me, that most people don't know about is that I do not like knowing, I don't like people knowing my birthday because, one, I don't like people wishing me happy birthday, and B, I don't like getting shitty gifts from people, and I have to pretend that I like them and then put them away in the garage and never see them again.
Is that why you don't have mine?
That's a lot.
Wait, that means you loved mine years ago,
There's a lot to unpack there.
right?
What? Yeah. No.
That
yeah.
tripod.
Yeah.
You liked it then, right?
Yeah, because
still there.
it's aesthetic and it looks nice.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
I got them like
It's
5 years
it's
ago.
decor.
No, that was maybe about longer than that, most likely.
Damn,
Yeah.
Use it
Thank
as
you, Marty.
decor.
Yeah. I use it as decor.
Where did all your photos go?
That's what I.
They went to storage
Why?
because I had to make room for more
New photos.
sound panel.
I don't like
photos.
it
Why not?
because I'm not in there.
Oh, yeah. I have to make
We
room
have
for
to
more
make new
sound panel.
photos then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of us. You should put like a little art decoration of ours.
No, no.
Fuck you.
What are you listening to?
Fun fact.
TikTok, dude.
All right. Well, I'll
Fun
just,
fact, Lewis is a TikTok fan.
Okay,
I can
Chris,
tell.
go.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, fun fact. A fun fact. I used to own a restaurant when I was 22. That's a fun fact.
What?
And it lasted 1 year.
What the fuck? For real?
Yeah, did we not talk about this?
Yes,
before?
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I thought
yeah.
we did.
You mentioned it
I knew
before.
all about
Well, I
it.
wasn't here.
Maybe
Y'all-
you weren't
didn't know
here.
how to manage
Maybe you
finances,
weren't
and
here.
y'all like
Yeah, we didn't know
You
how to
fucked
manage
it up.
finances, but
Yeah.
we knew how to cook.
how to run.
Oh,
We knew
Yeah.
how to make the gyro and Italian beef and the meatball
You had to take a second
subs.
job
I
far
always
away.
called it a gyro.
So
I didn't know it was a
basically,
gyro.
basically we were just like a charity for the community. We just served food and
Fuck.
only got paid 90% of what we probably should have asked for.
So, Oscar, what's your shot over there? Oh, okay.
of my head.
Yeah.
So that's a fun fact. Failed restaurateur.
Wait, do you think you can manage it now? If you started,
I could, but I don't want to put in the time that it takes to run a restaurant anymore.
I'll help you.
That's
Eat
not
it.
his passion.
Eat
it's
it.
not your passion.
It's not
right?
the passion anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be if I could set it up and then have somebody else run it throughout the day. Like I'll go there for the first
Check it out,
4 hours
yeah.
of the day and then come back in the evening, just like a support role.
You're that boss.
But I don't want
You're
to.
that owner.
I don't want to put the hours in the work because I did that for a whole year,
Damn.
every day, and didn't make a dime.
Yeah.
Just made enough money to keep the lights on, and that's it. And then what the payment was the feedback from the people that loved the food
Mm-hmm.
that kept coming back. But it wasn't enough, and it wasn't.
But that doesn't pay the bills.
doesn't pay the bills. Smiles don't pay the bills.
Yeah, they
So,
do. Oh.
They're like, but we'll send good vibes and happy thoughts.
That's my first fun fact.
yeah. All right,
was a good
K-Rod.
one.
Thank you.
What fun fact about you? Doesn't have to be fun. Just a fact.
that nobody knows. Actually, Laura had to help me with this, with all these facts. That there was only 3 of them. When I give gifts, they're very thoughtful. Like
Oh, he
when
puts
I
a lot of thought. into it.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what she said. She's like, you put a lot of thought into it. Like people that didn't expect it. Like, holy shit, how did you know I would like this or wanted this?
Yeah, yeah.
It's because I pay attention.
Yeah.
Like you, I know you were like that. Look,
Where are your glasses?
that tripod.
No.
Oh, what the fuck? I have my contacts up, dude.
Oh, okay.
There's been times where I try to do this and I
Yeah.
don't have them.
have
Anyways,
those.
yeah, I'm very thoughtful. Like
Okay.
I put a lot of effort into it. Like I pay attention.
Well, thank you for that gift that was like 8 years ago. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And lately, because I don't know your fucking birthday, like
Yep.
you just said.
Yep.
That one, because I think you told us that 1 year and I just got you that.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah, but I put a lot of effort into my gifts. So that's my fun fact. So if you tell me your birthday and I know you and
November 29th.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up.
November
So-
29th.
November 29th.
I already know what he likes.
Fun
I'm
fact.
not going to say it, but I already know.
I mean, he knows.
I already know. So.
I mean, I'm not hard to figure out. So
Oh, how about to say? I hope you're not hard right now.
He gets you
hard.
Rogaine. There you go. All right. All right. Fun, not even fun fact, but a fact about me is that I can hear almost any TV theme show music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s and 2000s, and I can tell you the name of the show in 4 seconds or less.
nice.
Okay, which one's this one?
Anyway,
That was supposed to be friends when they clap.
I know that. Yeah. So anyway,
Whatever.
yeah.
Well, we might have to challenge him on that
Sure.
coming up soon.
Sure. Absolutely.
I'll dig in the vault and see
Yep.
if I can find a couple.
Yep.
I'll play it off my phone and you see if you can guess them.
Yes.
Fun fact number 2. Luis likes
About Luis?
7-Eleven coffee.
I can tell you fun facts about Luis. It's not really a fun fact, but
He's trying
he
to sell
is.
his welding equipment.
No, he does enjoy the 7-Eleven chicken salad sandwich. That
He
is a good
does.
favorite of his.
He comes
the
in
7-Eleven chicken salad sandwich. Luis, if you enjoy the chicken salad sandwich from 7-Eleven,
It's all right.
don't say anything, and that'll be your acknowledgement. See, he enjoys it. He likes it.
It's all right.
He used to come every Sunday with one.
And
Because he
eat
didn't,
it in
he didn't
fr-
like Marty's eggs. That's why.
Yeah, and eat it in front of us, even though I slaved over
Because over
breakfast.
breakfast.
That's fine.
And what's a fact about you?
Well, a fact. I don't mind Little Caesars pizza. Is that a fact? I don't know.
You don't like Little Caesars pizza? What's wrong with
I
you?
said I
doesn't
don't
mind.
mind it.
Oh, I'm like, what? I'm about to.
I
It's-
said I like it.
It's one of those pizzas where you just got to eat it when it's fresh. Any
Yeah.
time after that, then it's not really
I like
good.
it better than Papa John's, to be honest with you.
What? I like Papa John's more.
Yeah. Well, I grew up with Little Caesars because I was a poor kid. So
I used to like Domino's, but then it upset my stomach, and now I can only eat Pizza Hut if it's takeout pizza. If not, Sam's is the pizza
as
for
far
me.
as trash pizza goes, I fucks with Little Caesars, so I don't mind it. Yeah, it does give me the shits, and then I feel like a piece of shit for the next 24 hours.
Is it still $5?
It's probably more now.
Is it?
They can't sustain a business on $5.
The Little Caesars, no, I think it's still 5. The moment meats is 6.
You know what cheap pizza I haven't tried is the
You said
Well, it is cheap.
Patron. Pizza
Oh, that's
Patron.
good.
I have.
Is that good?
To
Yes.
me, it wasn't, but
It's
it's
good.
to each their
Little
own.
Caesars is better though, right?
To me, absolutely.
Yeah.
But other people like it. I mean, Pizza
I like
Patron
Pizza
was the
Patron.
first pizza I ever threw away after eating a slice.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
really?
I didn't like it.
Well,
maybe
yeah,
maybe
to
it was
each
a
their
bad
own.
pizza
How
from
does
that
it
point.
compare to the 7-Eleven slice?
I never had 7-Eleven pizza.
I've had the Quick Trip slice, and it's not bad. It's
The
pretty
breakfast quick trip pizza.
good. I haven't had the breakfast one.
Oh, fuck,
I
dude.
bet that's solid, huh?
That is. It reminds me back in the old school days in high school. I mean, middle school, elementary, when you have the little square ones, breakfast pizzas with the gravy and the
Oh,
sausage.
I remember that.
That's
yeah.
what this one is, but triangle, but
Nice.
bigger. Because it has egg, sausage, gravy.
Do you want to comment on any gas station food?
No, I don't really get a lot of gas station food.
Yeah, you do. Your sandwich.
You
Well,
literally
I mean-
came with nothing but gas station food.
And
except
Jack in the
from
Box.
Jack in the Box.
Well, this is Jack and that was this breakfast sandwich, but this mostly coffee and
And
maybe
the free muffin.
maybe the
I
sandwich.
like the French vanilla from
Yeah, that was
7-Eleven.
free.
What about those little conchas that you brought one time?
Yeah, that.
That too?
No, I thought you were talking about like food.
Do you eat the empanadas from Racetrack?
No.
I got one time,
They
but
have
my
that there?
breath was killing me the
Yeah,
whole
they
day.
do have one.
Racetrack has a lot of stuff, I
They have
noticed.
bananas.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't really order like you know how they have wings and pizza and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
do the wings.
I
The
feel
wings
like-
from 7-Eleven are good. The spicy ones.
Those are rat wings.
I just
good.
feel like that's just gonna blow my stomach up and I'm
They-
gonna be regretting it.
They won't.
Well, I've
We gotta keep going because Luis is on a timer because pretty soon he's gonna have to take a shit because of the coffee.
yeah. I drink too
It's
much
literally
coffee.
bubbling up in there.
So yeah, I'm a fan of trash pizza. Fun fact.
What does that mean? Like
Like Little
dumpster,
Caesars.
dumpster diving?
Like I'll eat
Little
some cheap-ass
Caesars, Pizza Patron.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda like low,
Yeah.
it's funny how that low end shit's better than
Yes.
the other stuff.
It's not better
sometimes.
for you.
Yeah, no.
But
Right.
it tastes. They
Like that-
somehow figured out a formula to make it taste better.
Yeah, it's all them chemicals.
Yeah.
Like Pizza Patron is pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Like
what we were
their-
talking about. I never tried that.
Yeah, it's
I never got to try
their
it yet.
pepperoni's pretty good.
Okay.
But I don't eat it there because it's too much bread.
Where?
Not enough.
He's watching his carbs.
It's just I don't like the bread to
Fat boy.
ingredient ratio.
What's another?
Domino's
cheap-
pizza.
Because it's like really thick
I mean,
bread.
I like
Yeah.
that's probably my go-to is if I'm eating cheap
Domino.
pizza is Domino's.
Domino's, but I order instead of the tomato sauce, whatever
But
it is.
with pineapple.
I'll do the Alfredo
Really?
sauce.
Alfredo,
Alfredo sauce
You're
with ham.
wild.
That's it.
Wow,
It's so
that's-
fucking delicious. It's
Yes.
really
Alright.
good.
Another fun fact.
Next.
You don't have any more? That's
I
it?
forgot. I gotta remember. I forgot.
You didn't write it down like I did?
No, I'm,
Oh,
not
okay.
I'm not a note guy.
Okay. Well,
I just texted Laura to remind me what my facts were because she helped me. That's sad.
I'm just
That
going
is
off
sad.
the dome.
I know, right? You can't even come up with stuff off the top of your head.
Yeah, I know everything. I'm an open book.
I know that,
Fun
but
fact about
our
me, I'm an
listeners,
open
our
book.
listeners don't know you.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
All right.
If y'all don't know me, y'all should know me.
Fun fact.
If you don't know, now you know.
Fun fact. K-Rod used to have me buy him condoms.
Why is it?
Whoa.
Whoa, one time.
I know one time.
Wait, it wasn't for me. It was for Oscar.
For you and Oscar.
Yeah.
I don't know. You never told me who it was for, but anyway.
This was years ago, guys.
This was years ago.
This was when
All
I
right.
was like 17 years old.
Fun fact number 3, Marty.
What was I doing hanging around with a 17-year-old weirdo making me sound like a creep?
Yes, you creep. Fun fact about Marty, he's a creep.
I was like Doc Brown. He was like Marty McFly.
Yes.
That was a creepy thing. All right, another fact about me is that I only need about 4 hours sleep at night.
Fuck that.
Only 4 hours.
No.
I can't do that anymore.
No, you think you only need that.
No, I literally get 4 hours of sleep at night.
And then we see Marty pass
On the
out.
weekends, I'll get a little bit longer because I don't have to get up. But usually, I'm up by 6 o'clock on the weekends.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, well, but
I need my sleep.
well, I mean, I get plenty of sleep. It's not like as if I just force myself, but apparently, that's enough sleep for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you ever take a nap during the day?
Nope.
You ever never lay
Nope.
down for a nap?
Nope.
It's tough. Sometimes I will take it, but if I don't if I sleep too long and I wake back up,
Yeah.
I just feel like shit the rest of the evening.
You're like,
It has to be I think it has to be in between 30 and 50 minutes. If I sleep any longer than that, I'll wake up and I'll feel like a piece of shit. And my head's cloudy.
Yes.
I don't give a shit the rest of the evening. I don't want to cook. I don't want to fucking deal with the kid. This is not a fun. This is not a fun fact. This is just
Daddy,
going off
the
of
house
what
is
Marty
on fire.
fuck that
Going
shit.
off what Marty said.
Yeah.
I slept an hour. I took a nap an hour. No, I usually get, when I do that, it happens to me exactly, but I get acid reflux too sometimes.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. The fuck is this? And him, I don't want to do shit.
Yeah. There's a sweet spot with a nap.
Yeah, I'm not a big napper. I don't know. I feel like, and it's not as if I just do a ton of stuff because a lot of times I just watch TV.
Yeah.
So it's not as if I'm just go.
Yeah.
You know, but 4 hours of sleep, about 4 hours a night of sleep is usually about what I need.
Cool.
Yeah. Fun fact about Luis is that he actually likes his eggs. What is it that
Upside
with
down?
the sunny side up?
Oh.
The one with the goopy
Sunny
stuff
side-
on
so
top.
upside
Over easy?
Is it over easy? It's the one where you have the yolk intact, but it's still kind of gel
Well, that's
on the
over
top.
medium, over easy.
I don't know, but he likes it with the yolk still intact, but then also still kind of raw at the top too.
Yeah, that's
But
over. That's
flipped.
over easy.
Yeah. So then that's how he likes his eggs. Apparently.
That's how I used to eat my. I'm going more over medium now, though. I still like the yolk, but I don't want it super runny.
right.
You know what I mean?
Now that we're talking about that, fun fact about me,
Here we go.
yolk. If I see it liquidy, I'll fucking vomit.
Which is a fun fact that I found out.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you
just
need the
thinking about
egg
it.
to be cooked.
Yeah, scrambled. It has to
So
be
you
scrambled.
can't have a rice bowl with an egg on top of it.
Fuck no.
No.
It has
Ooh.
to be scrambled.
That's what makes it yummy.
Like if I, oh my god, just thinking about it, you just put your fucking fork in. I'm like,
So you're a
Like-
scrambled egg guy. You
Yeah.
like
I
scrambled
prefer my
eggs.
eggs scrambled.
Yeah.
Because I can just do more with
something
it.
about it. I can't fucking.
Yeah.
God damn, just thinking about it. Go
Well,
ahead.
think about it some more.
Well, you brought it up.
We're good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, I got to catch up. Another fun fact.
All right.
Okay.
When I used to work in the OR in surgeries, I saw everything, guts, bones, everything. None of that bothered me. Nothing. I wouldn't be grossed out or
But
anything.
runny eggs bother him.
Yeah, and then the only thing that
Weirdo.
did bother me was when the doctor used to take the tube out of their mouth, and
Yeah.
then you see spit coming with it. That fucking almost made me vomit.
Oh, the
too.
intubation tube.
Yeah, like they just fucking. I had to be specific for the fans that don't know. And then yeah,
Don't dumb it down for them. We have very smart fans.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
like they'll-
doctors listening.
like
Yeah.
there'll be spit coming with it attached to it.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
shit will get to me
naturally.
every fucking time.
I mean, naturally.
And sometimes it'll be like with little blood too. I'm like, oh god.
yeah.
And everybody was like, Keith, of all the fucking things you see, that gets you. I'm like, every fucking time.
The rubber tube.
So when it's about
And
to
eggs.
come out, when it's about to come out, I'll fucking look away. I used to look away. Cause I've seen fucking ligaments, the arms like all the way up here, and you see bones and everything. I've seen all of that.
But if there's
that,
an intubation tube coming out of that arm,
oh,
he's all like,
I couldn't deal with that working in there.
yeah, but
Where
when
you
that
worked
thing
at,
came out of the throat and spit and a little bit of blood, I'm like, ooh.
Do you remember? I mean, I'm sure they still do, but do you ever sat and watch one of those shows where they're like operating on people, like a live? Like they used to have those shows, the surgery shows, where they actually show people opened up and they're fucking cutting into.
yeah, there's some
them.
on YouTube.
I can't watch that shit.
You can't.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, if you can't watch, imagine
I can't
there
watch it.
and the smell sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
Especially when they're doing the knee and they're burning the skin.
I could never be a
the whole
nurse.
OR stinks.
I could never be a nurse. I could, yeah.
I think you'd be an awesome
I mean,
nurse.
I
You'd
think
be a
if,
cute nurse.
I think if somebody was next to me and their life was on the line and I had to like put what do you call that? The trachea or whatever. You had to pop their throat or something.
So
I
they can
probably
breathe.
could do it, but I could never. That could never be my career.
Where's it
right?
go? Like,
That could never be my career.
There was
like
this
stabbing the shit
movie
out
with Sandra Bullock and what's her name? The chubby lady, really funny.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
McCarthy.
And
Jesse was it Jesse?
and so Sandra Bullock's character is trying to do a tracheotomy on someone's like, no, I'm trained. I know how to do this. And so she stabs the guy in the neck. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. Totally fucks it. I was like, there's too much blood. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where it is. She tried helping, but
That's
she
it?
failed. Yeah, that'd be you. All right. Fact about me is that I never seen any of the Star Wars movies until I met K-Rod.
Interesting.
Just saw one,
He hated it.
and I didn't like it.
This is a Star Trek guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So never seen any of the Star Wars movies. Maybe bits and pieces, but other than that, no.
Fun fact about me, I never drank coffee until I was like 25 and I worked in a coffee shop.
What the fuck?
Never drank coffee. And then now I'm addicted. Now I got to have at least 30 ounces a day.
He's twitching.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 ounces. How much is that? Like one of that big thing?
I mean, that's probably 2 of those.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Isn't that bad for your health?
2 of these.
I just have it for the taste.
This is 24 ounces. But if I had another one, I could drink another one right now. So,
Wow.
I drink like a pot at home.
Wait, you smoke pot?
Yeah.
What is that?
I do that too. But that's a
coffee?
fun fact for me. I mean, I didn't drink coffee till I was like 24, 25. And then I started out it used to just be black coffee. Like when you first start, I didn't put nothing in it. I just drank it straight black. Over time, my coffee became lighter and lighter and lighter. Now I just drink
Racist.
I just drink
It's just
cream,
cream
now.
with a little bit of coffee
It's
in
just
it.
cream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts cream
Yeah.
and then coffee, little coffee
Yeah.
things. It's the opposite. It's funny, right? Yeah.
We're cracking them
But
up.
I don't drink
Yeah.
coffee. I try
Yeah.
to avoid it.
Yeah.
If I do, I drink that French vanilla shit instead of 7-Eleven.
You just like Arizona iced teas with 39 grams of sugar per serving.
Yes.
And don't forget the Yoo-Hoo.
And it's a 3-serving can.
Yes. It is, right? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fun fact about me. I never liked energy drinks, Red Bull and Monsters. And then I started driving, and I liked it somewhat, but it didn't do anything for me. But I don't like them. The only way I will drink a fucking Red Bull is with or to get a Vegas bomb or they call it a Jaeger bomb.
Oh, you
A
get the Jaeger bomb? Yeah.
That's the only reason. That was the only way I'll drink that energy drink.
That's
But
the only
then
way
I
I'll
heard-
drink Jaeger, too.
But I heard it's bad for your heart, and it is.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Red Bull?
Well, Red Bull with a fucking mixed liquor.
I like
Yeah.
the Red Bull better than the Monster. I do. The regular Red Bull.
I used to drink a lot of energy drinks back in the day. It was NOS was like the cheapest one, so that's what I would end up
That'll make
getting.
your heart explode.
Yeah.
Okay. I learned something about Red Bull. That if you look at the bottom, you see there's like different dots of color.
Uh-huh.
Each color apparently has a different taste.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit until my friend that worked at
Like
Red
it's
Bull
a
said
different
that.
batch.
I guess
or
so.
something.
Yeah, because if you look, it's either a pink.
This one
or
has
a
pee.
When it first came out, I thought it tasted like a liquid battery. I was like, wow, this is an interesting taste.
Wait, how do you know how liquid battery tastes?
I don't know. I just imagine because the
That-
can
that
kind of looks like a
copper.
little
Right.
battery.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right, guys.
I was
This-
a
this
kid
is-
once. I don't know.
This
Monster,
is
yeah.
our last and final fact.
Okay.
Is that
Fat.
I completely made up this podcast here, just so that
We're not recording.
actually we have been recording, and this whole thing has been a sham, just so that I can hunt the most dangerous game, in about 30 minutes. So you guys will have a good 2 minutes head start. Your vehicles have been disabled.
What the fuck?
Trackers have been placed in you in the water that you guys have
I
drank.
knew it finally.
Yeah. So
I'm being hunted by
yeah.
a guy. No, wait.
But we still have a few more minutes also left. So
Yeah.
before we get to that,
That's the story of Marty's life hunting men.
oh, that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, a little high five.
I'll join you.
Oh,
I'm the
that's
plot
weird.
twist. I've been working with you all
Right,
along.
exactly. He's my minion.
Ooh.
Yeah, but except he left his glasses at home.
Fuck you. Actually, that's
All
my bag. I think. Yes.
All right, so I told you, Chris, about
Why only Chris?
that new because I was texting with him earlier during the week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I text with people.
Because he texts back.
Yeah, he does actually.
Well, I drive. I got to be responsible.
So
Anyways,
at
go
some
ahead.
point during the day, I mean, it's courteous to respond
Well,
back.
I forget.
He responded to me. I told him to change his clock. Make sure he changed his clock.
I wasn't working, see? I know how I replied. So he knows how fast I replied.
Yeah. All right,
then
so
we're talking about you.
The Paranormal Activity. I didn't know they came out with a new movie.
I was about to ask that, but I thought it was the one y'all were talking about last time.
No,
No,
This
he
is
sent
all
me a
new.
screenshot of some new movies.
Me?
No, he did.
Oh.
Next of Kin
Yeah.
I thought that's the one y'all were talking about
and
last time. so
Unknown,
No.
that's why I
unknown
didn't see it.
Dimension.
Now, the Unknown Dimension is a documentary about the Paranormal Activity series, but the Next of Kin is actually a new installment in the Paranormal Activity series. It's a new movie, and I
Did you
do
like-
I did not. I
Is
do
it
not
tied
recommend
in to the other ones with the photo? Because the other ones tie in with like a photo that's found in the house.
I don't know. I didn't finish watching it. It was
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. It took place like in Amish country.
But is this in a ranch? Because the cover looks like it's a house, a barn, and it's just like field.
Yeah, it takes place in
It's
like an Amish country.
Fuck.
Yeah, and so it's I don't know. I didn't like it. Like I literally just got lost in the middle of it because I was doing other stuff. It's not very scary at all. It's the same stuff all over again.
Is it still shot in the same way, like found footage type stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. And so that kind of got us into Chris and I wanting to talk about the found footage genre of these horror movies because actually it's different. It's different kind of movies. And I think, and so when I was looking into it, I found that one of the very first found footage movies was
Blair Witch.
It was actually not Blair Witch.
What?
It was not. It was actually in 1980 called Cannibal Holocaust. And this guy from Italy,
I feel like I heard about that.
well, actually, because there was a lot of controversy that came with it because the director was arrested.
What the fuck?
And his movie was actually banned in Italy, Australia, and a few other countries.
Holy
it still
shit.
is. And so basically, it's about this. It's about a group of people that went to look for a lost film crew in the Amazon.
Oh, it's super gory.
It's super gory. There's people who were allegedly killed. He was arrested. The director was arrested in Italy for these murders.
Wait, so it was true,
It was not true,
but they thought
but
it
later
was.
they thought it was true.
Oh, because of the way it was filmed.
The way it was filmed, the way it was presented, and all that. And so basically,
Look at that screenshot. That's gruesome.
yeah.
That's cannibal.
That's
Yeah.
a screenshot from that. Yeah.
And so he was arrested for obscenity charges. He was arrested for murder, basically, on several cases.
Was he let go?
Yeah, eventually he was cleared of
Okay.
all the charges, but the film is still banned in some of these countries.
Like, how many years later did he get released?
Oh, that I don't know. But I mean, it's like you just can't. I mean, I guess they can in this other country. They can arrest somebody without actually having a body.
Right?
You know.
Fuck.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting that the way that they would do that, is because they involved a lot of these people from these locations. And I'm not quite sure if the animals that were killed in the movie was actually real or not. I think it was, unfortunately. But it was very different for a movie back in. What's that noise? Is that you?
Was it?
Is it? If it is, I mean, dude, I don't mind, but just kind of keep it down.
I was trying.
Okay. So anyway, but yeah, I thought that was actually kind of cool.
Oh,
it's
I
like
thought
it's extremely
what was it
gory.
called?
It's called Cannibal Holocaust.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, and so again, it was in 1980.
I don't know. I just saw naked girls. I want to see it now.
Yeah,
But you
Lot
gotta
of
give
nudity.
we gotta give Blair Witch Project the credit for making it the trendy found footage movie, right? After Blair Witch got popular, it cost them after, and I just read it now, some of the facts about Blair Witch. It cost after post production and everything, it was around $700,000 to make the movie. It ended up making over $230 million in the box office, 400 times profit to make this movie.
that.
And that is what kind of like made the found footage genre very popular, right? We started talking about, I think one of our mutual favorite movies was Cloverfield,
yeah,
because
Oh, yeah.
it went away from just being like witch and spiritual energy to like now we got found footage of like a monster. And I just think that idea was brilliant. And I think we need more.
it was because Cloverfield is one of those big budget movies. They spent
Yeah.
millions.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
doing that, and
Yeah.
and I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Other people didn't like it because they don't
I really
they don't
didn't.
like that style of camera moving around and all that.
Yeah.
There was it was in the early 90s. It was late 80s. They came out with this director guy came out with the McPherson tapes and stuff, and it was a budget of $6,000. And the way that he did his is that he hired these actors, and they talk over each other. They're like yelling, and so sometimes you can't understand the dialogue because it's very natural to have yelling. So that kind of other people that saw that kind of started looking into that, where it's not as to make it look less stage.
Yeah.
Is that they would talk over each other, they would yell it over each other. Cloverfield was one of them. The Blair Witch was a little different because I remember back when it came out, I do remember that they would leave footage, they would leave blank film and tapes along the path where these people, the actors actually would camp out there, and that they would find the films and all that stuff and insert it into the cameras, and they would shoot all this. And so by the time they were done filming, then they would just compile all the footage and put it together in a story. So obviously not everything that was put in there, not everything that was filmed was actually included in the movie. And so once the big studios, when they start touching it, they don't have a concept of what it means to be found footage, because Blair Witch 2 was horrible. Now, some people did like it, but it was nowhere anything similar to what it was before, the original.
They tried to insert more things popping up.
Yeah.
They tried to make it... Because if you really break down the first original Blair Witch, nothing really happens in the movie.
No, it's just everybody scaring themselves.
It's all about tapping into your consciousness
into the end, right? When they go to the house.
Yeah, I mean, but nothing really happens even then. You just see somebody standing in a corner.
It's for superstitious people.
Yeah, it's for crazy folks. I mean, people
Wait,
who believe in it. But then you could tell in Blair Witch 2, they tried to Hollywood it up. They
Very
tried
much
to put
so,
some more
To
stuff.
this day, that's not a real movie.
No, it's not.
I mean,
All
not
these-
real.
the movie's real.
Because I know
The prophets were real.
No, because I know through all these times there was a thing where it was based on real things. It was actually people camping.
Well, that's the hype. That's the hype of it.
It's not wrong or against the law to say that for a movie.
That's that organic hype.
Yeah.
Organic hype that they were trying to capture for that movie.
So-
and that's what made that movie blow.
I
And
remember.
that's why I was fucking scared of that movie. I was like, holy
I remember going to the movie theater with my friend's hot mom to go see Paranormal Activity, and
My friend's
she
hot
thought it was real.
Yeah.
She was legitimately scared, and so, but me looking at it like, wow, this is awesome. This is really good. Yeah, and so, but the guy actually the writer never did a movie before. He was actually a video game designer.
Oh, nice.
And so they shot everything in his house, and he had a budget of $15,000. He remodeled his house just for the movie. He pulled up the carpet so that they can do the footsteps and the powder
shit.
effects and all that. He had the actors live in the house. I think it took most of it was shot one night.
Did you learn that off the documentary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so once he was done with the movie, it was hard to get this thing distributed. People didn't want it.
Yeah, they didn't
Like
understand
the
it.
companies didn't. The distributing companies, the big companies out there didn't want any of this. Have anything to do with it.
They're fucking lost.
But then when they started screening the movies, it won several independent film festival awards, and now it started grabbing their attention. But they thought, okay, let's bring in the director and let's tell them, hey, how about we reshoot the movie? You get a bigger budget, we get some name actors in there. And he said, no, absolutely not, because he owed it to the two actors that just had this chemistry. He's like, the point is to get people to believe that this is real. If you start putting named actors in there, they're not going to believe it's real.
Yeah.
And so, sure enough, a lot of people thought that this movie was real because they're like, look, they found this footage.
Yeah. And a lot of people didn't want to camp at that time. I remember those years. They were fucking scared.
Yeah.
And they see the little symbols hanging. Like, oh, shit.
I never saw this movie, but did you guys see it, Quarantine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that? Was that a found footage movie?
No. Well, yeah, it was. It was.
It was?
It was,
Is
but
that
it
the
was.
one in the hospital hotel? No, what is it?
No, it was at an apartment complex.
Apartment complex.
Yeah,
yes.
so it was found footage, but it wasn't marketed as really it's real found footage. It was marketed as a narrative told in a found footage way.
Okay.
And I say that because it had some name actors and stuff. They actually had this one rock guy from Germany play a role. He was very famous in Europe, apparently. And so, and I think there was a Jay Hernandez
Is
was
it
in
worth
it.
watching,
was in
though?
it.
Is it a
Oh,
pretty good
absolutely,
movie?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. In fact, there's a Spanish version called Rec that was done first.
yeah.
That was done first, and so it's basically shot for shot. So Quarantine.
So
I don't
it's
wanna
the
say
American version.
You're right. It's the American version of
Yeah,
Rec.
yeah.
And
I think there's
so
a part 2 for Rec, I think.
there's like four parts.
Okay,
four
I got it.
parts
Now,
for Rec.
I heard another found footage movie that is really good that I still need to see. It's called VHS. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I saw several ones.
I've
of those.
seen.
Is it good?
Yeah, they're different. They're different versions of the
Okay.
movie. As a matter of fact, I
Are they
saw one
found
a couple
footage
of,
type?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw one a couple of weeks ago. It was actually pretty good.
Is that a new one? Because that popped up on my thing too. It said VHS.
there's like VHS 1, VHS 2,
I think
VHS
it came out
3.
around 2008, 9, 10.
Yeah, they're
somewhere
like
around
different
there.
versions of VHS.
maybe because it was like Halloween. They popped up, and so I was
they're
like,
just they're just individual stories wrapped up into one big story.
what's that about? VHS.
They're just different stories, like found footage.
It's
different
found.
stories.
It's found footage. We're talking about all found footage, but it's
Oh,
just
okay,
a
okay.
different. It's one that I need to get to. I haven't watched it yet.
Well, it depends on which one you want to watch. Because
I want to watch the first one.
Right. Okay. So yeah, start. It doesn't. To be honest, I don't think it really matters which one you start with because one doesn't pick up from the other.
Yeah.
So you
just
can.
individual.
Yeah. You can. They all stand alone on their
So,
own.
with all the movies that we talked about, I think the found footage genre is really good when they take that idea and apply it to something new, not the same thing over and over again. Because Blair Witch was in the woods,
Yeah.
dealt with some witch, right? Cloverfield was a bigger budget movie that dealt with aliens or a monster coming to the earth.
Wasn't there a part 2 for that?
Yeah,
Cloverfield.
but it wasn't found footage.
But
Yeah.
it's in the same world, right?
yeah, same universe.
But it's kind of different movie. Like I love that movie. Cloverfield.
the original Cloverfield.
And then what was the one after that though?
That was part 2.
I'm talking about the one with that ended up having John Good.
There's a Cloverfield Paradox that came out.
Cloverfield Lane is what I'm talking about.
Right, Cloverfield Paradox came out on Netflix, and I believe it's still there. And then there's Cloverfield Lane, the one where it takes place
I
underneath
love
in that building.
one. That was a good movie.
Yeah, with John Goodman's very creepy.
They're in a bomb shelter.
Yeah, that one. Which one's that one?
That's the third one. That's
the
Cloverfield
third one.
Lane.
Yeah.
They're in a bomb shelter, but it's in the same
Universe,
universe
yeah.
of
Okay.
what's going on. But it's not found footage shot.
Oh, okay.
But the Cloverfield Paradox kind of, I think, explains how it all happens
Yeah.
and why it happened. But that takes place in space. Yeah.
And then you have the Paranormal Activity, same found footage idea set in somebody's home in a
Yeah.
residential neighborhood. So it's really impacting people who live at home and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I think these movies are connecting on different levels. You can't just keep doing the same found footage of zombies and
and we
things
were
like that,
and we
you
were
know?
right. Remember when you were talking about it the last time about horror movies and you picked Paranormal Activity? They knew that the fourth one just wasn't good. They knew the second one was good, but
Yeah.
then each time it started getting less and less.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, and so after that, the studio just had more hands on it.
Yeah.
And so it lost its original punch from the beginning
Yeah.
because, again, you went from somewhere where it was a crew of. They had the original director, the two actors, and the director's girlfriend, who were basically the whole crew of the whole movie.
Yeah.
And so when you start getting those studios involved, then they just start throwing in like all these special effects that really aren't necessary, and it doesn't work for the movie. And so that pretty much after the third one, the franchises kind of started dying, basically. So,
You think they should make one like? Is there a zombie one like that?
yeah, Diary of the Dead by George Romero. Yeah.
Is that the one that takes an island?
No, this is more of a modern one. It's shot in HD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like to see maybe one,
Vampire.
and they
They're-
probably have it because I haven't seen all the ones that are out there. But I like
No.
to see one of like maybe a serial killer's point of view.
Yeah, there are tons of found footage movies out there. I don't know if they're any good and stuff because
Yeah.
literally people will just grab a camcorder.
The
and go out and
idea
do it.
is out there plenty now.
Yeah.
and-
There's a new vampire movie coming out. I forgot what it's called. Sorry.
Morbius. Is
Yeah,
it
that.
Morbius?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's another Marvel movie.
That's true.
Is it Marvel? It's not Marvel.
It is Marvel.
Is it? What is it?
Sony.
Sony. It's Sony.
It is part of Marvel.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Who's
I
the
guess.
big?
big.
Who's the big name in that one?
I don't know his
Jared
name.
Leto.
Jared Leto. Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know his name. I'm like,
Go ahead. Just put your head down.
he's a vampire with a big gold chain on,
yeah.
slick back green hair.
Yeah.
It looks like he has some humor in him.
I mean, all those movies.
The previews that I've seen.
Jared Leto's not bad.
Yeah, all those movies kind of have that in there, which is good.
You
That's
know,
what we like.
he's in like a band. What's that band? 30 Seconds to Mars. Is that what it's called?
He's in that one.
Yeah, he's a head singer.
What the fuck?
He has his own rock band. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that was him. I thought it was just somebody else with the same fucking name.
I'm pretty sure it's 30 Seconds to Mars. Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're
You're not
wrong.
wrong.
I have no idea.
My phone's slow.
Oh.
Anyway, he's got his
Jerry,
own band.
you said Jerry Leno, right?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. Thank you for calling.
With the G or with the A? J? How do you spell Jared?
Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars.
Oh.
Boy, you're fast.
That's his.
I didn't know how to spell.
That's him right there in the middle.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's a big time.
Yeah, I know what 30 Seconds to Mars is, but I didn't know
They
that
got
was
a
him.
couple hits. I mean,
Yeah.
it's more like, you know, for
His style.
white 20-year-old
He
girls.
goes like this.
I'm just going like this. You know, I talk a lot with my hands. What do I do with my hands? I
What
don't
do you
know.
want me to do?
I just keep mine right here to my side. Like that.
Mine's aren't here.
Yeah.
You know when you're cold, you put
We're
your hands
up-
inside
we're-
your pocket, I mean your balls.
I liked him in Psycho.
I do. I mean, what?
Or American Psycho.
Uh-huh.
You know, the guy that's a psychopath. He's a white guy. He's an axe murderer.
Is
But
it the
he's a
one with-
lawyer. He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's old.
He's in that. He's in that too.
Oh, Chris is old.
Him
We're all
and
old.
him and what's his name?
Is that the one when they're in the
Him and Batman. What's his name? Christian Bale.
That's the one when they're in the living room, they're in suits, right? Yeah. Oh shit, he's in now.
And
How old is this
He's
fuck?
banging a chick.
How old is this
He's
dude?
banging a chick and looking in the mirror like that. And he's obsessed with his business card.
What the?
Everybody's got to have the better business card.
I have that movie on Blu-ray.
It's a great
I'm
movie.
trying to see how old this dude is.
Who?
That guy.
But we'll have Chris look it up because apparently your
I'm
phone's
sure
too slow and
he's.
you don't
I'm
know
sure
how to
he's
spell.
like 40 right now.
This is
Ooh,
good. That
Leto?
American Psycho is an old movie, isn't
It came out
It's like in the 90s?
late 90s.
Yeah.
it? But he already looked kind of old in there.
2002.
You look mature.
Oh wow, he's older than I thought.
Told you.
He's
I'm like,
56.
He was born in 71.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm telling
He's
you.
49 years old.
I'm like, he's old. He has to be old, but he looks good.
All right.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
He looks like look at him here. He looks like Gary Oldman in Bram Stoker's Dracula right there. That's what he looks like.
He's sexy.
He's walking with his own head. That's what these
fuck?
fucking. You know he drinks blood.
He stays young that way.
He eats bats.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. I'll go ahead.
Osborne.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up for today
Morbus is his next movie.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
because I hear the Cowboys game starts in 30 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Is Tampa Bay on today?
Nah, we're in bye week.
Are they buying? Yeah.
Fucking lost against the Saints. You
We-
fuck faces.
Speaking of bye, anything else you want to add, K-Rod? You good?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We're all bye.
No, we're all saying bye.
Oh.
All right, guys. We'll see
Adios.
everybody next
Bye,
week.
Luis.
Thank you, Luis, for joining us today.
Thank you.
You're
For half.
awesome. Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the House of Machismo Podcast with your host, Marty Portillo, and co-hosts, Luis Salazar, Christopher Gindin, and Keith Rodriguez. Podcast director and camera operator, Oscar Martinez. Voiceover and announcer, me, Ian Del Rio. Listen to the show on Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Also find us on Facebook and Instagram. This has been a House of Machismo production. Ba-ba-da-bum.